Me too.
Okay, how do I make this so it doesn't... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna turn down the stream quality a bit so I just know what's going on, but it's not taking too much from my internet.
I'm gonna lower you a little bit, Inken. But maybe it's me.
Oh no!
I'm gonna lower you. But
You sound very good on my
I
side, so
really
don't worry,
loud
Inken.
volume here.
Ooh, that's a really nice drawing too.
Oh,
That looks
thank
so
you.
good, right? Yeah. That's
That
really
is
nice.
like I already like this so much. It's so dynamic. Like
Yeah.
the pose of both the horses and the lady.
And the lady.
They're both
And the
really,
lady.
and they're both really dynamic.
I mean,
You
I
know,
can
like
show
it's-
you the whole of it. Just 1 second.
Hey Torsten!
Hey, Torsten.
What's
Hey, Torsten.
up?
How do you pronounce Torsten? Say it in
Torsten.
German.
Torsten.
Okay,
Torsten,
there you
exactly.
go.
That's what Aaron told me as well.
So here's the full image. So it's for
Yeah, nice.
WoWXWO gallery called Labyrinth of Dreams.
Yeah.
I have a deadline on
That
the
sounds
20th.
like a fitting title.
Yeah.
Exactly, but I miscalculated my time. I thought that I would have 3 weeks, but then when I came back from Skåne, I have only 2 weeks. 2 weeks and a couple of days. So I'm gonna write to the gallery saying like, you know what, I don't wanna rush the drawing. I really like it. If I don't make it, if you don't want me in the exhibition, it's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
If they're fine with it, then of course, yeah.
Yo.
No, it's really nice. Like especially like if you compare this to your other works, like this really sticks out as being way more dynamic as well. Like it really
That's
pops
very
out.
yeah, that's really true. Actually.
Thank you. I think my client Piper, the one that I'm doing the movie posters for, it really pushed me to the limits. Literally. I mean,
Definitely.
it's over their hook, and I'm really happy to see that I'm improving. But damn it, I don't know how it happened because sometimes I felt like I was just drawing and nothing was happening. But it's like Wilhelm said, as soon as you do things you love, it's just it shows. But the Piper stuff wasn't like the extreme things I wanted to do in life, but it helped so much because I didn't know how to do it. I have one commission for him called Rio Bravo. It's a cowboy. I have no clue how I'm gonna build that. I'm actually looking into 3D, getting props, cowboy props, all of this stuff just to be able to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, people that doesn't know, this is Inken Stable.
Stable.
Hey.
She's from Germany. She was. Have you ever been my student? You've never.
I have actually in my first term.
Christ, I don't remember. But okay.
You don't remember?
No, I don't. It was such a black time of my life.
I mean, it's true. That was like your last term before you went away for a long time. So
Yeah, that's when I burned
Probably
out.
yeah, that was a really good time though.
Well, now I'm at my prime. I think I've become such a good teacher. Wilhelm is my actually example. His improvement is phenomenal thanks to me. No, I'm just joking.
This is
Seriously.
what
Well, yeah.
this is what it's like every day. Every day with this. No, it's fun.
But we also have an announcement. I know that I've been holding on to it.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it, Will?
Are you gonna show it? Or do you want me to show it?
Show what?
The print.
Nah, leave them. I don't want to move them too much. If
Oh,
they want to
okay.
see it, they can go on social media. I don't want to play with those too much right now, since I've been working
Oh,
with
you lit
charcoal.
some incense? That's great.
Yes. So everyone, we have
Nice.
finally released a print. And I can actually do something cool because I know I can do this. Image. Let's insert an image. Browse. Desktop. I can show you all what we have been working on. Let's just show this picture. It's huge. I don't know how to control. So here we go. So we've released one of my drawing as a print called Innocence, and I'm making this totally time limited, but I'm putting 7 days into it, so people will actually know. I'm not really known on the internet for people to go like, oh, she's having a print release. So I'm giving more time, but I want my prints to become more exclusive. I don't want to make a specific number. Just let it out there for a couple of days, see what happens, go on with the next drawing, because it's gonna become more exclusive, and it's gonna be more for people that actually truly want something from me, rather than me trying to find constantly people to purchase whatever my prints. And yeah. What's the tiny size? That's actually gonna be a giveaway. That's the test print that we did to check on the quality, and I have to say I'm very impressed. Like, Timebringer of Death is the same quality like Innocence. We went to a professional scanner, and when I got the scan file, it was 1.2 gigabytes size, 300. Yeah, it was huge. 300 dpi,
It's insane,
close to
actually,
20,000.
300
pixels.
only.
Well, 300, I mean 600 usually doesn't really matter. It depends on the printer as well. And most printers works very well with 300. Sometimes some printers used to be
true.
Yeah, so I talked to him and I was asking why can't we do 600, and he said that's not really needed. You also have a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
only
like...
if you want to like really print it larger than the actual image, I guess. Then you could sort of put it down on 300 and you get a larger file that you can print.
I know, but it's 20,000 pixel. It's still very big.
Insane. Yeah.
So we got the test print and it was spot on. I tried my best to take a good photo of my drawing and the color. You guys will see it on your screen. It's very different, but I had the original and I had the print, and the paper I worked on is very specific, has a bit of a yellow, not yellow, yellow ochre desaturated color to it. It's not even that saturated, it's more earthy, but it's a very nice tone to it. So I wanted that color in my prints, because usually most artists, they just go grayscale, grisaille, I think. And I know I was talking with Miles about it, and he also wants to get that color of the paper that he's working on in his prints.
Yeah, definitely.
It's never gonna be as, well, good. It's never the original, because if you look in the picture, lead pencil has a certain glow to it. And I might consider next time when I do another print release, if it's pencil, there's a paper from Hanemühle. I think it's called Barita or Britta.
Britta.
No, not Britta, that's a name. What's the name of it? It's a very specific paper that when you print on it, the ink glows. So I'm actually thinking of trying this one out.
Let's see how it looks.
I did it in Romania with Water Nymph. I was thinking about using them as a company, but the transportation would have been too insane for me. But it looked so good, and I really want to do it once. So I'm gonna talk with my printer and ask him, like, can we try and do this paper? And if they go like, yeah, sure, let's just go for it. Because there's a drawing I did on live stream. There's a horse that I did on live stream that's a giveaway for the Patreon, and I'm thinking of taking a very good scan of that one and try it out on this paper to see if I get the glow.
Oh,
Yeah, and have like a smaller edition, because I noticed some people were asking me how much is the original, and I told them it's already taken. So, and then they asked me about prints, and I'm like, okay, some people want this print, and it's gonna be an A4, so it's not gonna be too expensive.
Nice.
Yeah, I think Torsten is gonna be pretty good. But that's pretty much it. It's on. It's in the wild
cool
right
that
now.
you actually could edit the image like that as well.
What did you say?
With the image like that, I didn't know you could do that. Where you had the thing.
I've been working with OBS since 2018.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yes, it's out there. It's available until the 18th, and after that, I'm done. I'm not gonna make any more of these ones, and I don't want to have on my site, I don't know how many available prints. I just want to have it out there, print them, done, goodbye.
Yeah, and then on to the next one. I think that's way simpler. It's way easier for us, because then we can just, yeah, I mean, it's just nice.
Oh yes, Inken. This is actually funny. If you go on my site, I'm not sure, maybe you can share the link in the chat. Me and Wilhelm actually did like a
video. What we can play it. We can wait for some people to come in.
I don't know if I can listen to myself anymore.
But
what kind of video?
Can't you take off the headphones and then we'll show it.
You want me to play it on the stream?
We can do it.
Oh Christ.
No, we can do it in an hour or something.
Okay. What do people on the chat think? You guys want to see this video live on the stream?
Yes.
Fuck's sakes.
I have no idea what it is, so.
It's a really fun. We did a really cool video about Innocence. It's a really cool.
Oh, okay.
We will do it in like maybe half an hour or something like that, I guess. It was really fun because me and Wilhelm, since we're very good friends, it came very natural when we did it. At the point, you can actually see how red I got in the cheeks because I'm like, oh, I need to talk about my artwork. God damn it. I mean, I enjoy doing it, but how do I make it look professional?
Yeah, exactly, right?
It was
You like
hard.
stand next to it like a news reporter.
That's
exactly what it is. Yeah. Right on the money, Inken. It's such a good video. I am really proud. I've been sitting and editing that for like 2 days now.
Nice. Yeah, let's watch it later.
Marianne, you are on the Discord if you want to join.
Is he? Yeah. Oh, is he in the chat?
Yeah, Georgia Tudore, that's him.
Marianne.
Well, I'm gonna draw.
Vasila.
Yes, he's coming.
Oh boy.
How should I do this?
What are you gonna do?
I'm wondering where to put OBS so I can have my references up. Because I'm gonna start drawing. I actually sketched this horse here just because I don't have the energy to do it live stream, so I just wanted a good underdrawing, if I can call it like that, and now I'm just gonna have fun and render it. It's so much to do. I actually had to go back into the 3D program and redo some things, and then I spent like 2 hours and a half just looking for the perfect for an image that will go well for the horse. This one here that I sketched on today. The fun part, and I was talking with Hendrik about this, I'm starting to know how to use references but detach for them and invent, and still I'm not sure how to put it in words, but it's like my subconscious is working so well. I don't need to constantly think of what I'm doing, it just comes so natural, and that's making it so much more fun. So I think I was talking with students about this, that when you're learning you have to be so conscious, which can really demoralize you as an artist, because you want to express yourself yet you can't do it because you need to learn how to draw first of all. So it took me close to 12 years to be able to do this. So be patient, god damn it.
It's pretty cool. Have you added music, or am I not hearing it?
I'm having music on.
Oh, you have music, okay.
Is the music too low, everyone? On the chat, Inken, you won't be able to hear it.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it.
No worry, Torsten is already writing.
Yeah. Let's see.
There's music. Some people can't even hear it. We're listening to Guild Wars soundtrack because I love the game. I can't wait for Guild Wars 2 to come out, the End of Dragons. Okay, I hired up the volume a bit. Just let me know if it's too high.
Please tell me that I saved it. Fuck.
What did you do?
No, never mind. I just have to type it. I'm doing so much in the background right now. No one knows.
I wish I was, because I really enjoy the game.
There is music. Yeah.
I fixed it. Hopefully it's a bit
Oh, is it louder now? Let's see. There we go. I'm just need to write this, then I'm actually done.
Let's draw.
How do I use this phone?
So Inken, how are you lately?
120.
How's Germany?
Fine. Currently not in Berlin, so I don't have my etching stuff around me right now. So
Oh.
I'm just sketching right now, actually, which is nice. I haven't sketched so much in a really long time.
Nice.
Yeah, because I was always like making just one image after the next, and not really giving myself a lot of time to change my process of like planning images and stuff.
Exploring.
I would
something like that.
always like just go for that one composition and then just go through with it without really thinking that there might be alternatives.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So now I'm actually just taking my time and I don't know, just I made so many sketches already. I have ideas for days
That
now.
laughter.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's good.
this is what I meant with like just working for someone else that gives you a specific commission. It forces you out of your comfort zone. So
Yeah.
it's good that you're doing this.
Yeah. It's been too long for me. Like I also knew like but I also was like I don't really have the time to do that sketching, like that amount of sketching. So yeah. So now I really can only do that. So that's great. Yeah.
Hello everyone on the chat. There's more people coming. Hello.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Sorry, for people that doesn't know, the person that's talking, that's Innocence. But we need to share her link.
Yeah, I'm doing like 15 things. Give me
Oh,
one
sorry.
second, okay? I'm like
Oh,
trying.
man.
I'm trying to do like 5 things at the same time: reading, chat, writing something, and then like, oh, okay. I'm sharing you, Inken. Let's
Yeah,
see.
you will need to talk about yourself a little bit, Inken, and what you do, because it's very unique, the kind of stuff you do. And I
Okay,
really want to purchase
Give
something
me-
from you.
Give me 5 seconds here.
Okay, so what I do is etching, which is like you etch metal plates, be it zinc or copper, and then you run the etched plate through a press and press the image that was etched on the plate onto the paper, which is it's kind of an old process, like from the 1500s, and
1300s.
it's still pretty popular today. Like in art schools, it's still being taught, and like I just loved it as soon as I tried it out. So now I'm doing that pretty much exclusively. Like I used to do more watercolors. I tried oil painting as well in school, but like haven't really grown very attached to oil painting. I don't know. Maybe I'll find it again for
You
myself.
should come
at some
to
point.
Yeah.
come to Stockholm, and you will do it
Yeah,
here.
come to Stockholm.
Sure.
and we'll do oil painting.
Yeah. So no, I'm doing etchings mostly right now, which is also almost only landscapes. I haven't really drawn that many people at all, like figurative.
Do you like
subjects.
doing figurative art or just landscapes?
I just, I don't know why. It's just that landscapes, I don't know, feel more like I want to show a mood, an atmosphere, and I find it easier and more relatable to me when it's landscapes, because even in real life, I enjoy being in landscapes more than being in a crowd of people. Or
Oh.
I find landscapes more interesting to look at than people. It's just me.
Oh, I get it.
So that's why I choose to draw landscapes.
Well, I can relate. One thing I like about landscape is, of course, trees, but I'm starting to fall in love with the clouds. I just love looking when they have very specific shapes to them. I think it's so beautiful. And you have that. It's I think what I like about your work, it has a bit of this chaos in it. The way you design the, let's say, the winter ones that you have. Viscol, cum se zice?
Winterreise.
When it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
blowing wind in the snow. Cum se traduce viscol?
Oh, it's like just dynamic or like chaotic aspects, and I
Yeah,
find
but
it
it's
super
something-
important.
Yeah, but it's something about the wind. So you actually see how the wind grabs onto the snow and takes it up, and it's a really specific atmosphere. Has a lot of depth to it, even though you're just doing ink. I can't speak.
You can't speak today.
So that's what I like about it. It almost feels like pencil, but I know that you're etching. And
Yeah.
I'm very impressed that you do it in that mannerism. It's really impressive.
Thanks. It's good to hear. No, I try to combine like what I learned at Zara, which is like the smooth rendering and, you know, like having really subtle shifts. But I also, like before that, I used to do a lot of expressive drawing, like really thick and strong lines, like super high contrast and scribbly. So I get happy when I just can combine the two in one image. Like whenever I have like a smooth area and then have like, I don't know, something in the center being very textured and liney, scribbly, and that just makes me so happy to see. So
Yeah, but
I
you
always go
have
for
a
that.
you have a good way of doing it. It's not doodly just like that. You're very thoughtful of each line you're doing, and that's a sign of high IQ, if you ask me, because you think about
Oh.
each individual line.
Yeah, I do think about them a lot. Like,
You
so I
showed-
mean, at some point, it's just intuition as well, right? The more you
Indeed.
think about it in the first place, then it just accumulates at some point, and it becomes not
I mean,
automatic, but like.
I saw a video where you were doing the lines, and I don't think I will have that patience.
Oh, I didn't think I would have it either.
Yeah, that looked
Oh
awful.
god, that was nerve-wracking actually, because not only was that like all etched in one go, it was also that was still on zinc. I'm gonna change to copper at some point because zinc always had some troubles with etching, and it was like, oh god, there was one day where I was just like, I had to focus so much, and you know, the more focused you are, then you forget the time, and then it was 9 hours, and I just didn't want to stop. It's like playing in a video game where you like have to constantly be on the edge and just like
Be on the
nail
grind.
every reaction.
Yeah.
And then you just do
Yeah.
that for such a long time, and then putting that into the acid and having it etched, and then knowing that zinc can go wrong, and then, oh my god,
Yeah.
that was so crazy.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
I'm so glad that etching is done. I am.
Yeah, it looked stressful.
Yeah.
It was very stressful.
Yeah.
And I'm actually kind of glad I managed to show people that it was stressful, because I'm actually proud I pulled through.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I
Oh
mean,
my-
to be honest, when it comes to creating something unique and beautiful, even when I do things I love, it's so stressful.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's that kind of stress. So we need to explain to people that it's not that kind of stress where you just, you know, fall to the ground and you can't move. It's a very interesting stress. I don't know if we should call it stress in that way, because if it was stress, it was hard to really push it through in that way.
Yeah, that's true. Like usually in a stressful situation, you would, like, the first natural reaction, I guess, would be to escape it, right? To escape the stress.
Exactly.
But it's not that way. You just want to, I don't know. Is it just being focused?
I have a
or-
question. When you were going through it, at the point, did that stress just disappeared?
When
Let's say
it
that
was
you-
done, do you mean?
No. Let's say that you have 3 hours, and in the first 1 hour, it's just very stressful. But then the more you work, the more the stress kind of goes away. Do you get that? Or
I
is
think
it like
it depends. It depends if the work goes well. Like, because if it doesn't, and you know, you realize at some point that maybe you made a mistake, that can happen, and you get stressed about wasting time. Actually, you know, wasting time is an aspect when you don't have as much time.
I know what you mean.
Then that becomes stressful again, because like, I feel like time may actually be a great factor in this.
I can relate very, very well right now. I think I was writing to Torsten about my mind is very fast. So I was getting anxious and stressed. It was a very weird feeling. So I had to stop to cool down and then draw again. Because I know I have a deadline and I feel like I have to go through this. I have to go through this faster. So I guess that's the one. Hey, Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus!
Hey, Marcus.
But I was talking to Hendrik as well. Hopefully he can come with me to Berlin. Because you know, Sigga is in Berlin as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see as soon as we find out what's going on with the restrictions and stuff like that, I will be able to just book the ticket and just go and stay with Sigga and visit you and Torsten.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm currently not in Berlin. It would,
Well, of course,
the
when
only
you will
time
be in
where I'm
Berlin.
actually there is going to be over Christmas, and then in March again.
Well, if that's the case, I will try to come in March. because it would be nice to go around. I've never ever been to Germany, and I'm so excited to hear German speaking. So yes, I don't know why. I love how German sounds. It's so beautiful. And I was telling this to Torsten. It's like Russian and German. It just sounds so good to me.
Ja.
Nice.
Ja.
Ja, gut.
Ja, in der Tat.
Ja, entschuldigen Sie.
What did he say?
Entschuldigen Sie, ich bin farbenblind.
Why are you always that phrase?
That's my favorite phrase.
What did you say?
I am sorry, I'm
He's colorblind.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because my dad used to tell this joke, which was like, are you Mr. White? No, I'm Mr. Black. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm colorblind. In German, he used to tell that joke because he had that in his German book or something. Like when he was taught German in school. What is that? Ich bin weiß. Nein, ich bin schwarz.
Sind Sie ja weiß? Sind Sie ja schwarz?
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Entschuldigen Sie, ich bin farbenblind.
Yeah, exactly. That's the joke.
Yeah. Well.
In Ken, in Germany, do you guys have dialects?
A lot of dialects. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
They're so heavy. You know, in Sweden, Skånsk.
Yes.
That is the
Where's
equivalent
William?
to... Skånsk is like the equivalent to Bavarian in German. It's like it's such a strong dialect that it gets hard to understand.
So
it's a lot of shit.
You can't understand them. You cannot understand each other.
It's I mean, if it's like super extreme, I mean, it's you can still understand people, but like at some point it gets difficult.
Oh my god, it's like Skånska. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much
Yow.
the same. And there's also Torsten writes Berlin has a dialect. Berlin is actually known for people being very rude and being very direct and actually just rude, which I agree with.
I mean, it's a
Coming from
capital.
Berlin.
What do you expect? For fuck's sakes, you people.
No, I mean, but like
everybody's
actually,
so rude. Yeah, go to Romania. They will spit in your face if they can.
You always say go to Romania.
Yes!
It's always
Because
work.
I'm always wondering. Everybody said this about Stockholm. Oh, people in Stockholm, they're so uptight. And I go around Stockholm, like, okay. I mean, this is nothing.
If you think people are uptight, come
You
to
people
Romania.
just don't want to have like conflict. You're so chicken about
You
it.
come here and you're like, people in Stockholm are so nice. Come to Romania. We hug you to death.
Okay, the stream is going so well. I should just shut up and let you guys speak.
Why?
No.
What?
Enken, going back
What do you
to
even
Berlin.
mean? Theo's catchphrase, come to Romania. That's Theo's catchphrase.
Yeah, I
But the
heard
funny
that
thing
at
is,
school as well.
when I
it's a
was
pretty
like,
good one.
when I was like, oh, I don't really want to go to Romania, then Theo was like, oh, you need to come. You need to come to Romania. It's not that bad. And then I hear these like, oh, you should come to Romania. People spit in your face. People kick you in the balls for fun in Romania. It's like, oh, yes.
No, I'm exaggerating. It's not that bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, yes.
It's never against foreigners. It's only Romanian with Romanian. They like you because you have money. They don't steal in that way. Like, they don't kill you for the money. They just love you for it until you give it to them. Ask Marianne. He knows what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, Marianne. Yeah, Marianne has stories. Wow. She has story time with Marianne. That should be a stream. Oh, wow.
Yeah, where is he?
I don't know where he is. Where is he,
damn it.
Theo? Theo, where is he?
Nu știu.
What?
I don't know.
You don't know?
He's on the stream, but I don't know why he's not joining. For the first time in his life, someone wants him to be here, and he's not here.
Don't say that. That's horrible.
Nah, he can take it. Lucian is here, so that means that definitely Marianne is over there.
He's lurking. Mare.
So, Inken, which German do you speak? Is it the posh German or?
Just regular German. I don't really have an accent. Just like the German you would hear on the news.
Oh man, I can't wait.
That's what people in Stockholm say about their own dialect.
Which is not. I mean, if Stockholm's like, is that like the what you hear on the news. It's like that the.
Sometimes
Is that the German that the teachers talk in school?
No,
the Swedish.
No, I mean, if you go to school in Stockholm, that is what they say. But I mean, it's like, I think on the news they have very formal Swedish that you never hear outside of the news. You never. I think I met some people who speak I met like 3 people that speak that way, and usually it's because they work within media or within the news, and it sounds really weird. It sounds really weird. At least I think so. Because you need a bit of an accent. I feel like everyone has an accent if you don't like, what do you say? If you don't like fake it till you make it. Or if you do like media training or something like that.
It seems to be more common in Swedish then.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know, like, because it's like, I feel like everyone in Sweden has an accent. I feel it's very rare to meet someone that has not got an accent. And it sounds really weird when you meet someone with not an accent.
I have like the most Romanian Bucharest accent possible.
Do you?
I think I'm what they call a poshy
really?
asshole. I think so.
Oh.
I think so. Marian, what do you think? I mean, Lucian and Marian, do you think I have like that? Bună ziua, sunt din București, bine ați venit la Teodora Capăt.
What accent does
Vă prezentăm în momentul de față un print release nemaipomenit, unic.
Unic.
Yes.
I know that word. I don't know. What does Marian sound like in Romanian?
Should I go full crazy? No.
No.
He has an accent, like for example, if you say and, which is she, I say she, he says she or something like that.
Yeah.
I think Khaled was even more deeper in his accent. I don't know. Where is Marian? Marian, vino maybe odată pe Discord că mă enervezi. Hai odată.
Hai odată.
Așa, băiete, cum te-am învățat. Unic? Da. I'm referring to the print release. Marian, come on. It's ink in here as well. I can't believe I have to beg him.
I still have
your phone,
by the way.
He always calls me. Like sometimes I'm at home trying to eat and just be with Hendrik, and then he calls me. And I sometimes answer because maybe it's important. And I answer and I'm like, hey Marian, how are you? Ce faci, boss? How are you, boss? I'm like, is this important? Mm-hmm. Oh, I just wanted to talk a bit with you. Why are you being such a meanie? I'm like, fuck's sakes, Marian, I need to eat. Yes, you have an accent, Marian.
Wow.
By the way, Inken, if you ever go back into charcoal, I'm starting to love using Bristol brushes. It feels like I'm almost painting with charcoal. I just love it.
Wow.
So I have a fan brush, like this one, and then a number 1 from, I don't know, Lavanche, some kind of brush. And it's just great.
Yeah, nice.
I see what you do now. Yeah, I didn't look at the...
Finally a way to use my brushes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just use them for charcoal.
Have you ever considered of using charcoal and ink, like doing your own, let's say, color experimentation or mixed media, you call it?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've often used charcoal in, mixed media, just like with watercolor, with anything really. You can use it so well. Chalk as well.
Really?
Like anything that's on paper, literally. Like, do ink drawings, do watercolors, do anything, like, add charcoal on top, add watercolor on top, add chalk on top, and you have so many more opportunities to change your images. Like, it's just great to have these two around, always.
I give it a shot.
Just have to remember that it still gets, you can easily like blur it with your fingers again if you're not careful, but yeah.
With charcoal?
Yeah, like as soon as you make that part of your watercolor drawing or whatever, then just gotta keep in mind that it's become something that can be wiped with your fingers.
I guess it also depends on what you're doing, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very, very true. I haven't touched charcoal since this summer. I feel like it's been so long.
I just love charcoal. It's so my element. I mean, I can do pencil as well, but something about charcoal just makes me
charcoal is
so
so
happy.
fast. It's awesome. It's like for sketching as well. There's like if you're talking traditional media, then charcoal is definitely the best like big format sketching thing you can have.
Yeah, it's so easy to actually just...
Well, you will be amazed but right now at school, people are starting to go to pencil because they feel like they can't control the charcoal. They think with pencil it's faster for them than charcoal. So I guess for some people it just doesn't click.
I think for some reason, the nice thing about pencil is that it takes longer, but you go into this automatic trance when you do pencil. You know what I mean?
I get infuriated. It takes too long.
You just but that's because I usually sit and listen to something or whatever that I want to listen to, and I need to do something at the same time. Like right now, I'm just sitting and basically like putting more and more layers whilst talking, because my ADD can't handle this. I need to do something. I need to do something at the same time. And it's great.
I mean, Marcus, if you're still on the stream, what do you think that why have you picked up pencil and not working in charcoal anymore? Because I noticed...
Called out? Wow.
I'm fine with it. I have no problems with him using pencil. I'm just wondering, because for example, me and Inken, we love it. We have no problems with it. But there's some students that just hates charcoal. Like, I know someone that doesn't like the feeling of getting dirty with the charcoal. So I'm just wondering.
You don't get that dirty while doing charcoal.
If you're me, yes, you do.
Yeah.
Pencil as well. Like, do they not use their fingers to smudge the drawing? Like.
No,
they don't. Not really.
How can you not do that? Like, how? Imagine how much time that saves. Like.
To smudge the pencil drawing.
No, yeah, like how much smudging saves. Like, it's crazy. Why would you pass up on all that saved time?
I never smudge
so
with my
German,
fingers,
so
to be
efficient.
honest.
Like actually, like when I draw, I don't want to like just the thought of wasting time and being on like putting my brain on standby. It's just like, whoa, that's awful.
Really, I feel like it's so nice. It's so calming to just sit and like I can because when I paint I like have to focus or something at some point. Now I can just sit and I can talk and I can just have a chat while drawing and be just chill about it. And
you mean you prefer not being 100% absorbed in your work?
Yeah, I mean you just sit and do layers, or like you just layer things. It just takes time.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's so nice about it. I feel like you can just sit and...
No, I'm talking about the times when you have the choice of, you know, being faster or not. Like, there's a lot of times when you have to just render, and then that's okay, because then you can't change the fact that you have to spend the amount of time. There's no fast way.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah. No. I feel like, at some point you just have to like commit and just fucking go into rendering and just sit and try and multitask with rendering and fixing the drawing and be in some sort of mid state, where you're just doing two things at the same time.
Just gotta be efficient.
Yeah, that's the most efficient way of doing it. I mean, smudging and then applying layers on top of the smudging is really nice as well.
Again. Do you also check the chat, by the way? Because there are people that are kind of writing
to you.
I don't see the YouTube thing very well, actually. I only see the Twitch one.
They're mostly on Twitch, by the way, like Torsten said. But smudging makes it so soft, doesn't it? Never thought Inken would say that.
Yeah, I don't really...
Smudging makes it so... Oh, no, it's literally just the... It's about the amount of time it saves to cover an area of the paper.
Yeah, that's what we're referring to. I mean, for example, right now I'm slowing down because I'm working on the eye. So I build up a specific layer that... of course, the layer defines a specific plane. So let's say that, first of all, I need to understand the volume. The volume is pretty much the head, the whole head. within that head, depending on what I'm drawing, I have to understand the planes. So before I go into details, I work with bigger, broader planes. And once the planes are working, I go within those planes and I add details. So for example, with pencil, you kind of need to spend a lot of time to be able to build those layers up, to be able to put those details down. I guess it's similar to charcoal, but I find charcoal to be much faster than pencil. So I don't know, maybe I'm just weird.
Oh, Kruger! Welcome, Kruger Art. Welcome. We're talking about charcoal and stuff, and how to be efficient.
I agree with ink, and when I work with the charcoal, it's just, for my brain,
really
it's
fast.
just perfect.
It goes really fast with charcoal. Like, it can go really, really quick. It's just that's a fun thing. Even with painting, I've realized that now you can get it to, like, painting. You can get stuff in pretty quickly, actually.
Yeah.
Which is really fun.
Like anything that works in planes instead of just lines, just gets you to.
But something that's super nice is using the side of a pencil, like I almost said wooden pencil, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the texture you mean, or
yeah, and actually just go with a really big lead like that, and then just like, because that is so nice. That's, you can get stuff.
I love it. Yeah. That is really nice.
Because I started using that pen again, and I realized that I wasted so much time using mechanical pencil because it takes so long, especially in the beginning. Just doing it in the end is way better. And like doing fine stuff, because it's like it's so quick actually to do it like that, and you get such a nice texture and result. It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
But inking, it's not about speed, it's about having fun.
Oh god, here we go.
But what if you have more fun being faster at what you do?
Then I don't know.
Good point.
The good point. Then do that. Do what you want. No, I really like, actually.
Put a little message on Twitter that we're streaming. Is that okay? Or
Yeah, go for it. Just yeah.
Because you haven't posted one, so I'm like.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah. Do it.
It'll be nice to see what you're sketching.
Yeah, I don't know. Can I? Is there a way for me to share that? I do have a camera on the laptop, but
I mean,
I don't really have a.
You can take a picture and then.
Oh yeah, I'll take a picture.
Yeah,
that
you can.
works.
Do you have my phone number? Oh no, you can have it on Discord. So you just update me.
Just put it in the Discord, and then we'll see it.
Yeah, I know. I just put it on the screen in OBS.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
update.
Yeah, now you have that. Yeah, just do that.
I have to say, I'm actually happy that I'm taking a break from Piper stuff right now.
Oh,
should be there.
I thought I.
Yeah, I heard it.
Muted my computer. That's really weird.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's really nice. Oh wow.
I love it. It's so nice and soft, yet I can still see the lines.
It's only lines, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it like this. Let's insert an image. Oh!
Did you manage?
Huge. Yeah, I need to learn how to add an image and not make it huge, because then I have to do this.
Wait.
Wee. So this is Inken's sketch drawing. Ta-da!
Oh, it actually showed up. There we go.
Yeah.
It actually works.
Of
Look
course
at
it
that.
does. And now I'm just gonna leave it here. And then you update me and then I put it in there. Dee-dee! Hurrah!
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's
I hope
nice,
it goes
actually.
somewhere.
That we can pretend it's a live feed.
Torsten, it's me that's a wizard, okay? I'm the IT in this world here right now. Yeah, I have to admit, like, this kind of job really forces you to become an IT as well.
Good at IT.
It's
man.
so much stuff that I had to learn.
Look, medita. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Now I'm gonna pronounce this. Meditacos. Maybe.
Tacos. I like tacos.
Meditacos. Welcome. I hope that is. No, that isn't meditacos. That's like meditacos. Whatever. This is the hardest part. Reading names. Do you remember we had someone with like a really long name, like Mumu Mamumu or whatever the name was?
Yeah, I don't remember.
That's really nice actually to have it up in the corner. In the corner.
So Theo, have you made any more plans for your images or themes that you're gonna...
Oh yeah, I actually have 2 images that I would like to be able to make them, but they're gonna be stuck on my iPad for a while until I finish with this screen print commissions that I have. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying them, but my client wants me to do them in oil, which takes a long time, so I need to finish the ones I have, and then hopefully I can have 1 project per year to do for him, so I can actually do stuff for myself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point?
I actually meant like the stuff you wanna do for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a lot based off... how should I put it in words?
Weird shit. No.
It's like... God damn, my eye is so dry. 1 second. Take off my glasses. So it's basically about social media pretty much. So I want to make this artwork about... how do you say it in English? Liberation from the internet, liberation from social media. So I've composed this image. I don't know if I should say it, because then there might be someone that steals it that does it before me. But no, it's been done before.
At some point, don't worry. Like, whenever you post, or whenever, like, anyone posts sketches or something, or even thumbnails on something, there's always like this, oh, someone could screenshot this and maybe work for this, but like, nah.
Doesn't matter, everything has
too
been...
much effort.
It's too much. It's already done. Like I had artworks that I showed to friends, and subconsciously they just took on it without even thinking, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I stopped showing people what I'm doing just because of that.
Oh.
Yeah, you will be amazed. But anyways,
Fair enough.
fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think I show my thumbnails after the fact actually, because I don't. That's why I'm like so scared of actually scanning my sketchbook, because it's like I got so many random thumbnails all over the place. But the best part.
But then again, it's also just thumbnails. Like no one can possibly.
Especially my
create
thumbnails, I feel
same
like.
image.
Yeah. My thumbnails are literally like they look so fucking weird that I'm like, if anyone even can copy the idea from the thumbnails that I have, I'm gonna like props to them, to be honest. Because that means I'll be probably more happy that they understood the thumbnail more than actually the fact that they stole it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I've sometimes I have fun with thumbnails, but sometimes not. I think I've done like some really good ones, and the rest of them are just like so I won't forget them, basically.
Yeah. It's like just taking notes for whenever.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can, when you need an idea, you can just go through it and be like, oh wow, yeah, I remember that. Good times.
Yeah.
And then you can just steal from yourself. Steal from yourself. Exactly. That's the only person you're gonna steal from is yourself. Preach.
It's also it's like the little like piece of notes that you take to the test with you.
Yeah.
You're gonna start an image, and then you like look on your little notes, and then just pick something from there because your mind is blank.
Yeah, exactly. It's so nice. It's so nice because it's like you just sit, and every time you have an idea, you just write it down, or you just take it down, and then you have it there.
And once again, it makes you more efficient. It saves time.
It saves a lot of time because every time you need to start a new drawing, you already have a bunch of them that you want to do.
Georgia said, ideas are okay, but the execution is the key, which is quite true. Like, most of the subject, mostly surrealism art, there's so many that has done the same thing all over again, but there's some people that has a way of rendering. That's one reason I love what Desiderio said, that the way you render, he called it the technical narration, the way you paint, the way you do things, convey a specific, whatever, feeling, either be same subject that, you know, portraiture. There's so many people doing portraitures, so they have a way of rendering it that makes it their own language.
Oh, is that a book or something that you just quoted, or?
No, it was this interview with Desiderio. It's on YouTube as well, and I was listening to it, and Marianne was also talking about it as well. It's not only about the technique behind everything. It's also how you make it your own language to make it.
Yeah, stylization and all that.
Yeah. Torsten said, liberation from the internet, social media. That is such an interesting topic because some are already feeling it, and on the other hand, there will be 3D Metaverse someday.
Have you not?
Hello, Alex. Thank you.
Have you not seen that? The Metaverse.
I think I heard about it.
I felt really creeped out by that. I'm gonna be honest.
I felt really creeped out by Mark Zuckerberg trying to be human for like 4 hours or whatever that presentation was. I don't know.
Yeah, nothing new there.
One.
No, but it's like I've never seen someone try to be so human. Like it's like I was watching it with Aaron, and Aaron was like, he's gotta be CG. Like this is not him in real life. And I'm like, yeah, that is how he looks like. He looks like a CG character. It's so creepy.
Yeah, but you can say it's never gonna happen, but then like that's what people said about like using credit cards, because like it might actually happen, but maybe it's gonna be like
that's what
for like meetings and like big corporations and all that. Like it can happen, but it's like a thing. The thing is, it's not. Is it necessary? Like, are people going to use it? Like, you can have a Zoom conference without having your virtual body there.
Marcus said that it's just a scam. It's gonna be a really lame version.
We're responding to.
Oh, you're responding to that. Okay, so you guys are paying attention to it.
Yeah, but it's like people like. The thing is, there's so many things. Like some people think that it's never gonna fail because it's a big corporation, and I'm like, do you guys remember Google Glasses? Do you guys remember Xbox Kinect? Microsoft's own little fun thing they did. I mean, that's the two. I mean, the Xbox Kinect was such a that was what a failure that was.
What even was that? What was that?
It was like, do you remember the iToy for a place? It was like a camera, and you do like, but it was like a shitty one. It was like not. It was like iToy was so much more fun than that. But the thing is,
I don't even know what iToy is like.
No, whatever. It's like a camera, and it's like a motion sensor thing for your Xbox. That's what the Kinect was.
Oh yeah.
And it's flopped pretty badly, but it inspired a bunch of other stuff. That's why I think bad keyboard. That was an easy name to read, actually. Welcome. Welcome here. Welcome to this place. Anyways, but what I was saying was it's quite it's interesting because like it's what people are gonna create that is gonna be a spin-off of Metaverse is probably more interesting than Metaverse in and of itself. Now I don't think that Metaverse is gonna be. It's gonna have to be really good in order for people to use it.
Yeah, the thing is they have all this data at their disposal. So it's like if maybe there's another alternative popping up.
The thing is, it looks like you need some sort of some sort of headset, virtual reality headset or something, right, to be able to see all of this. That's what I got from the video. I mean, I don't remember really if they said anything about it, but that means that people actually have to go out of their way to use their service. They actually have to buy a product in order to use a social media service. And I mean,
that is true.
Imagine if Instagram would cost 10 kroner. How many people what the difference would be if, like, from now when it's free? Like, it's, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's Facebook rebranding. Let's not forget that Mark Zuckerberg is also the genius creator of Facebook that is currently not the most
1 second,
popular
everyone.
thing at the moment, yeah.
George wrote something interesting. If I wet my paper prior to charcoal drawing, is it going to accept charcoal better? Question, are you gonna tone it? Because if you're gonna tone the paper, you need to read something about how much glue to add to the water, or just buy permanent ink. Permanent ink is the easiest. But no, once the paper is dry, you can use charcoal on it depending on the tooth of the paper you're having. The tooth of the paper you're having. Alright, I'm done.
I'm
you guys
just
can
reading
continue.
Marcus' comments are so great.
Marcus
they could have
is on
released
the
a video
heat
about
right now.
time travel and it would have been just as believable. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. Like, the thing is, Marcus, I think it's gonna. I mean, I do think it's gonna flop because I do think it's too much effort. But we'll see.
Such non-believers.
Let's not forget, Marcus, that this was not actually Facebook that tried and do it. It was another company that tried to sell squares of land. Like, it was like an MMO. It was like some sort of MMO, but with cryptocurrency, you were supposed to buy land on like a Google map, and that was like the land that you had in the game or something. Speaking of scams now, and it was so obviously a scam. Like, it was so obvious. And then a lot of people bought a bunch of land for like so much money, and then they just took the money and left. It's not Second Life, no. But they took the money and left, and then people are like, well, we got scammed. It's like, they literally just used Google Maps, turned it into a bunch of squares, and then just sold off the land. The images of it was a good time.
Nice. That's just satisfying to see how people.
It's such a like, Veyland, welcome. We're talking about I don't know, scams at this point, I guess. But it's like yeah, I don't know, man. It's just there's so many fun scams. Yeah, about as legit as that. Yeah, exactly. There's so many MMOs like that people are like that's supposed to be like, and it's like there was one MMO when people, I forgot what it was called, like Real Earth or something, and they basically said in the, I think it was like probably Kickstarter or some stupid shit, where it's like, we will be able to make a replica of the entire world or whatever. Like, as it exists right now, and you can be a virtual person in that world. And they just promised so much shit, and you're like, this is never gonna happen. There's no way that's gonna happen. And they show some fucking trailers and shit, and people bought into it, and guess what? It didn't happen. The guys ran away as well. I'm just, who does this? Who puts money into this?
Yeah, just seems to work.
As long as it's legal.
Yeah, games, MMOs, a scam. Yeah, there are so many on Steam. Yeah, exactly.
One of them is Star Citizen. Good times.
Yeah, if that game
I haven't
ever is
heard
gonna be
anything from
released.
that.
Yeah.
And there are people that bought really expensive spaceships.
Yeah. I just feel like it's like there's Kickstarter is so famous for these scams, and I just love. It's like, sometimes you just see something that you just know it's a scam, and then so many people have bought into it, and it's so funny. I watched there was like a video talking about Kickstarter scams and stuff.
White boy.
It was so much fun. What boy?
Wow, Marianne.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's fun and interesting.
Interesting times.
But sometimes, but yeah, I mean, if you watch, I watched I think it's like 4 hours, right? Mark Zuckerberg is talking about it. No, maybe it's an hour and a half, maybe, or 2 hours or something. I don't know.
Oh God.
But he's talking about it, and it's so fun to just see him try and act normal.
For such a long time straight as well.
Yeah.
Christ, let's see when we watch my video on how normal I am.
No, but I mean, Mark, it's like, yeah, he has a tendency of being a bit abnormal, I would say.
Try to blink now. Yeah.
Which is pretty funny. But I mean, I don't know why. He's just acts like, yeah, try not to blink sideways, yeah. Except Mark doesn't blink. But it's so interesting because it's like he just what was it he said? He was like, everyone will be having great fun in this new metaverse experience that we're now creating just for you. Let me just put on some clothes. Haha. And then he shows this like little fucking cartoon character that is representing him. And then he's trying to make jokes like, oh, haha, I thought I was a robot, ha ha ha, and you're like, yeah, that's not helping. Mark, that's not helping.
Oh god, that was my reason.
It's so fun. Watch like a compilation of that entire presentation. It's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know. It seems the whole metaverse thing seems like such dedication. And I'm like, for something that I feel like imagine that would have been great when Corona hit. Like if they released that when Corona hit.
Bad timing.
People would be on that like so much.
What if they came up with it during that time and it was like, oh, I have to hurry now, and then that's why it looks so like, well,
because
the way
that would have been a really good really cool thing to have in 2020. Because I think people were just looking for something new to try anyway, so people would probably be on there and do.
Like people got interested in so much stuff, like especially finance and trading and all the NFT stuff came, and then it was crazy. Like that was such an opportunity.
Yeah, so many people got ripped, so like started training at home. They bought a bunch of equipment. So many people started making sourdough as well. Wasn't that a really like?
Oh god, yeah.
Everyone
yeast was always sold out.
Yeah. That was a thing. Wow, that was. Yeah, exactly. Facebook is behind COVID too. Wait for it. They planted it. That's their plan.
Oh my god.
But imagine, I remember we downloaded like an app. I don't remember the name of it, but it was an app where you could chat with your friends, and like everyone was like, you can have a bunch of friends, and you could basically have a room where they could enter any time of day they wanted, and you could just be there and you could play games and stuff. And I've forgotten what the app was called, but it was really fun and it was like really well made. And it was nice because you could just be in that room if you had like spare time, have it open, and then when someone could just see you in the room and come in and just say hi and talk for a bit and then go out. It was such a good app. I doubt anyone is using it now though, but it was really good for Corona times.
Yeah, well, Corona time seems to be coming back right now, so...
Maybe that app will start increasing again. What was the app called? It's called something... it was called... Or did I delete it? I might have deleted it. It took too much space. Oh, never mind. I can't find it.
You're keeping track of the chat too?
Yeah, I'm reading the chat.
Cool.
I'm reading there's not much...
No, because I'm very focused here, so...
Oh, that's why.
I'm looking, but I don't know if I should talk over you guys, so I'm just letting it go.
Oh. I don't remember. I should ask Tessa what it was called. It was.
Oh, Eric, this is not Donnie. This is Inken.
No, he's calling you Donnie. He's been doing that for a while.
Oh, I'm thinking about Danitza. I know that I usually call her Donnie too.
She was so much fun. It was so much fun having her on the stream.
Yeah, it must be disappointing to not be her.
What do you say?
Nothing.
No.
Lol. I haven't heard from her in a while as well.
Well, I'm sure we can bring her on if she's home.
She's not busy?
I have no idea. But you know how she is. She enjoys a good talk.
No, we like you, Inken, says Torsten. Toast.
Nice.
Wow. I felt like I should be doing something right now. Was it? I had something on my mind. Let's see.
Learning so much about trees right now. It's so much fun. Like
tree knowledge.
We went out. Yeah, like we went out the other day, and then you know, there was like one. So it was like I'm in a group where we like went out to like look at the difference between all the pine trees, and like really the systematic difference, where it's like, oh, this pine tree has the pine needles on opposite sides, while this pine tree has them all around, and it's like all these tiny little things that like
oh wow,
decides what species it is,
yeah.
And then how they grow, and then like I already noticed like I put this into my drawing, so I'm like, oh, this is actually really cool. So,
oh wow, so you're actually putting in the small differences in the
no, like I just remember to make a tree look like the species it is, like instead of just trying to draw a tree.
Like a generic tree,
yeah. So that actually really helps.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Like, because when I started the Winterreise etchings, that was like 2 years ago now, I think.
Yeah.
So then I was still not so familiar with different trees. Like, of course, I knew what they were, and like I knew their names and all that, but like the way they grew, or the way like all the different species have their little, I don't know, characters and the way they shape themselves. That's something I only looked into for the first time there, and already when I look back at them, I'm like, oh, how did I not notice that this should grow differently? And
that does not look like a pine tree. A pine tree would never grow that way.
So,
Eric, 1 second, Eric. Hook is on standby. I need to finish this drawing that I'm working on right now until the 24th. The plan is to talk to the gallery and ask them for more days, so I don't have to rush it and finish it with that type of stress. That's pretty much it, Eric. And by the way, Inken, are you gonna go and study what we talked about during the exhibition?
Yeah, I'm currently in that course. That's why I'm not in Berlin.
Oh, that makes more sense. Now it clicked.
Yeah.
Now it clicked.
I'm like, I thought I would be super frustrated because it's not as much time for art. I have to see how it goes. Because right now I don't. It's not.
Is it fun?
It's not a very hard course. Like it's kind of easy.
Nice.
So I'm like, I actually have a lot of time on my hands still. So if this goes as it goes right now, then I am okay with it.
Yeah. Is it fun?
Like it's fun. Like some courses are fun. Like the one I just mentioned, where it's like just having a look at trees and how they grow, and yeah. There's definitely some fun part. It's like the hard thing is since I'm still, you know, my job is being an artist, and like I'm literally just doing this to have, I don't know, more security or whatever, and like so I don't have as much passion for the subjects that the other students have.
They're like really passionate. They were like really passionate.
Yeah,
about...
I mean, like those people are like, you know, their father owns a piece of wood, and then they have to manage that in the future, and then and like half the people have hunting licenses, and and then you know.
Yeah. I like how I thought you said like not a piece, like a piece of the woods. I thought you said a piece of wood. Like, oh, his father owned the piece of wood, and he was like, that's a cool piece of wood, and then let's just go.
Yeah, they have a little piece of wood at home.
And it's gone through generations, you know, of woodcutters. That's been happening.
Yeah.
You can draft it.
I'm just a little weirdo there, but that's fine.
You a weirdo?
Trees.
Aw.
Poor
That's a
spruce
nice
trees.
compliment, to be honest. I like being called weird.
Yeah, same. It's good.
It's a bunch of tree maniacs.
I never thought about it until you... What?
I will become a proper tree maniac. A certified one.
Yeah, exactly. Licensed to tree.
I mean, I have to admit, when we were talking about what you told me about the forest and they're not really planting them properly when I was in Skåne, I remember I was with Johan and he pointed out to this forest that looks very unnatural. And I was like, what do you mean? Look how it's planted. And I started analyzing this, and there's so many fake forests and stuff like that. And it was just interesting how that opened up a little bit my eyes.
Yeah. And like you can use all of that in art as well, like the way you design your landscape.
Yeah.
Because like many times I would draw a pine forest, like a Scots pine forest, which is the forest that we have in Berlin and the surroundings, which is like basically monocultures of Scots pines, like these very long, thin pine trees with red bark, and so they grow so many of them. It's actually a problem. Like there's been
really?
forest fires and all that. So yeah, I was actually drawing those so much in my landscapes, and it's just interesting to realize that this is actually not a natural forest, and
I mean,
if
they're
I aim to
beautiful,
like,
they're beautiful, I guess, right?
Yeah, I love them. It's like, yeah. I mean, they do look pretty. It's just it's interesting to know what you're actually drawing.
Yeah.
I think when I drew the Amban bonsai, I can't pronounce the name, it's the weird creature that's bringing a prey up the tree. I think I've looked at so many photos of trees and I'm starting to see how beautiful they are, because I remember talking to Miles, because I asked him if he can look at my drawing and tell me what I can do to make it better. And then he was really good. He said something like, look at the trees and the way they're designed and their what do you call it, non-repetitive shapes and the non-symmetry. And it was very interesting to look at it like that, because I've noticed I was looking at the student's seed and the tree was perfectly symmetrical with the other side.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
I know, but you don't think about it until someone actually kind of tells you. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Or you just realize it because you analyze and you study them in a different way.
I think spruce trees got hit with a bug. There are so many empty forests now. What?
Yeah, climate change is like, that was the worst. There were so many like spruce tree monocultures in southern Germany. We only have Scots pines because they deal better with the ground that we have. But like the spruce tree forest, there are parts in like the Harz Mountains area where it's like, it's just dead. Like all that stuff just died. It's too warm, so the bugs have like a great time just.
Oh yeah. Wow.
So that's what happened, and now, the whole discussions are like, how can we compensate for the spruce trees? Because the spruce trees they make nice wood, and they grow really, really fast, and like, in a very nice and straight line, and it's just a very nice wood, which is great to, earn money for all the families that run forests. So, how do you even find a good replacement for that? So that's like one of the things that's being talked about a lot these days.
Oh.
Maybe that's one reason raw materials has gone up in price, you think?
Yeah,
like
I don't know. It seems to be more complex than that, though. Like, then since the trees died, like, they had to cut them down, and it's like, they got a lot of wood from that, I assume. Like, I'm not too much into that right now. So I don't really understand where all the shortage comes from so suddenly. There seems to be a lot of different factors at the same time.
Because, for example, the Canson paper has changed their size. Like, I'm working on pretty much the last Canson paper, 55 times 75 centimeters. They've lowered it to 50 times 60 centimeters, I think it is. So that's like 15 centimeters lost.
Oh shit.
So
That's crazy, actually, now that I think of it.
But now we're trying to figure out if it's the same price, because if it's the same price, then what is really going on?
Yeah, I know there's a crazy shortage of wood right now.
Yes, Marcus. Sorry, Inken. Yeah, Marcus, if you go to Lena, she will tell you that. I actually found out when I was down in Skåne. I saw Mella's Canson paper. I was like, how come is it so small? Don't you have a bigger one? And she was like, no, apparently this is gonna be the size from now on. So Mariana sent me a link to this French company that sells big rolls, 75 centimeters times 110. So I'm gonna order a bunch of those from over there until those ones are gone as well. Otherwise I'll need to end up toning my paper, which I really don't like doing. Yeah, there's a paper shortage, so order that damn print while you still can. Because then it's gone. I'm wondering, I'm gonna talk to Stan about the prints, because he hasn't told me anything yet.
Yeah. You got music?
I do got music, why?
No, someone asked that. Cinnabon.
I got music. Cinnabon, is the music too low?
I don't know.
George. Marianne, let us know about the Canson paper, because I even checked Zinkvit in Uppsala, and the paper is shorter. I've checked Jackson's Art, and they're out of stock with the 55 times 75 centimeters. So yes.
I'm curious. I'm gonna check on Gersika.
Yeah, do it and let me know.
Yeah, I'm looking up right now. Because that's actually interesting.
Faster.
Yeah.
Be efficient. Be efficient.
Yeah, no.
You mean the metanes paper, right?
Yes, so the one I'm using is called Fennel Grey. That's my favorite paper.
Yeah. Metanes, okay.
Ja. Bitte schnell.
Oh god, why is there so many? There's like 4, 5, 6 different metanes. Okay, wait.
There's a transportation issue, they said.
Yeah,
it's currently on discount here. It's currently on discount.
What? Well, send me the link. Do they send this?
30%. No, it's the same. It's 50-65.
Okay, can you send me a link? Do they send in Sweden as well?
Can I put that into the chat here or Discord?
No. They're not gonna buy my paper. No, I'm just joking. Send it on Discord, then on the chat if people wants to buy it.
Yeah. I don't know if they ship internationally though. I don't know.
For some reason, I can't draw this horse's ear. Why can't I draw the ear? So hard for some reason.
I don't know.
What do you know?
What do I know? I know nothing.
I even know.
What do I even know? What's the time? Oh. Should we play the video?
Oh god. Do we have to?
Yeah, it's fun. Just take off the headphones, and then if you don't want to listen to it. I've listened to it so many times at this point that I'm like, just like white noise.
So it has nothing to do with the shortage. Marianne said the Mitentes paper is not affected by the shortage since it's sourced from Europe. Okay.
Oh, fair enough.
So, all right, let's.
But that's like we have the shortage here as well. I think, because it's like was not only paper, but also wood for building and construction. It's like the material price has gone up so much that like it's hard. Like if people plan to build a house, then it's like hard to actually keep up with it anymore.
Oh.
Because the wood material costs like go up so much right now. I don't know if it's still the case. But
invest.
No. No. Wait, look. I'm on the site you sent. It's 60. It's 50 times 65.
Yeah.
It's not the usual paper that it used to be 55 times 75 centimeters.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh. I understood the opposite. But they have
Oh, no,
75
it's
times
still
110.
yeah.
That's the one I want to get.
Mm.
Sonderfarbe. Which one is the Fennel Grey? Hellblue.
They have 11% discount today on big orders. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know if they ship outside of Germany actually.
Well, I can give them a call. I'm gonna try the French company because Marianne said that it works.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise I will need to call and hopefully they speak English because, you know, Germany.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Maybe I can ask you to call them and ask them for me.
Lol. Okay.
So, okay, you guys want me to play that stupid video? No, not stupid. That video of me babbling.
Let's go.
How should I do this? Let me think.
Then I can run and get some water.
How do you do this? So yes, we're having a limited time print of Innocence, and me and Wilhelm, we actually did a video of me trying to explain pretty much what the artwork is about in my own capacity of explaining.
Your own words, yeah.
In my own words. Media source, video capture, the window capture. Oh, not this one. Just 1 second. Trying to figure out how to do this. Restream. If I do this. Not this one now. Shit, I'm really trying, everyone. Just be patient with me. How the hell do you do this? Microsoft Photos? No? Discord? Nope! Sorry about that. Windows graphic. Which one is it?
Can you find it?
Yeah, we'll find it. I have a way. I've done it before, I just need to remember how.
Yeah. I'll tell me when you play the video and then I'll just mute myself.
Ah.
And then, yeah, Inky, you can also do that so we can just sit in silence.
Yeah.
Christ, this is gonna be such a cheesy video.
I wonder if I know this video by heart at this point. Because I've been sitting editing for so long. Can't you just pull it up on...
Can you wait?
Are you doing it?
I'm trying, I'm being as fast as I can. I don't like pushing and being too fast. Okay, so I've done this. Plus, media source maybe? No, cancel.
Media source.
Ah, there you go.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright,
There we
everyone.
go.
Time for us to...
Does the audio work?
Yeah, hold your horses. Jesus. Fucking hell.
I'm holding my horses. Put it on full screen and then we can just mute ourselves. You can't put it over the entire screen?
Yeah, I can. Just 1 second. This is so anxious. I feel a bit anxious about this, but I will try to enjoy it, enjoy the suffering.
Oh, there we go. That works.
Okay. Fucking hell. Gonna be great now, you.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Were you mocking me? Okay, well, let's mute ourselves. Let's mute ourselves.
Mute?
Yeah, so we don't talk over it. Just start from the...
Hold your horses, I will do it in here. So I'm gonna mute Inken. Is Inken still there?
I think Inken muted.
Okay, good.
I'm already muted.
Okay, I will. This is very interesting. I think it's the first time I'm doing this. Okay. My name is Teodora Daniela Kapat. Friends calls me Teo, family calls me Dora. I am...
Any questions? Can I share of the screen?
Yes.
Is the camera on?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is very interesting. I think it's the first time I'm doing this.
How does it look?
Okay. Yeah. My name is Teodora Daniela Kapat. Friends calls me Teo, family calls me Dora. I'm a fine artist. I paint, I draw. I also do illustration, mostly traditional. And I do enjoy digital, which pretty much that's how I do my preparatory work. I do them digitally. Today I want to talk about one of my very personal pieces called Innocence, which basically has to do with the way I was brought up. Coming from a family, religious family, pretty much. My mom had a way of suffocating me with extreme protection. One reason this piece also came to existence is because during the time I was creating it, I was also going through, let's say, a difficult period of my life. So I felt like I wanted to create something that brought me to that stage of not knowing how to deal with life, because that's what it was really about. Being overly protective, I had to find a way to live in a world where basically my parents are in Romania and I'm in Sweden. The thing with my artwork, I love symbolism, but I don't try to make it too vague. I wanted to really just put it out there. This is what it is. For me, the lions are basically my parents. Okay. They represent power. They're the king of the jungle. That's what I wanted them to be. I mean, both of them are male, which kind of shows more power over me, even though my mother is a lioness. My father was still in charge of everything that we were supposed to do. So that's one reason I wanted them to be both males. The girl in the middle is pretty much me. I modeled the hands after my hands. I wanted them to be very fragile because for me, when I meet unexperienced people, you can really look at their hands and how they are moving it. It shows a little bit about how relaxed are they. So we can look at hands as a process of maturity and aging. With time, your hands gets rougher, but they also become stronger. So that's one reason I wanted the hands, and most of my work has a lot of hands gesture in it, either hiding away from the viewer or just begging to the viewer. In this relationship, the hand is coming forward, even though it's going around the body, and you can see a little bit of a pressure to the fingers onto the skin, trying to protect itself, but at the same time wanting to experience this world. The face is a very beautiful face, and for me this is the aesthetic I always go for. For me, since I'm so into fantasy, I always found Asian culture to be extremely beautiful, like coming out of this world. You have this beautiful woman ready to embrace the world, but you can see that she's shy because her body is turning away from you. She's trying to hide. Her breast is almost showing. It is time for her to get out from this circle of overprotectiveness. Like the way she's looking at you. I mean, I found a very specific picture that I really liked, and I used that because she had exactly that look. Curious, timid, looking up at you from one side towards the viewer. And it's very interesting because when you talk to people, they don't look at you in the eyes. She's actually taking that courage to look you in the eyes. It's hard because we live in a society where we're so dominated by texting and we don't know how to react to people. And I notice that people are afraid to look me in the eyes when I talk to them. And I used to be like that, and I had a lot of anxiety when having to start conversation with people. Now it's becoming more natural. This is just an artwork that represents growing up, leaving the shelter of your parents and going out in the world. It's exactly that moment when she's realizing that she has to make the step. Otherwise, she will never be able to grow up. The butterfly symbolizes this. They're out of their cocoon. They're ready to embrace the world as it is. But they're so fragile. If they're not careful, they can get squished. People will want to like break their wings constantly. So I wanted that. The little butterfly on her head shows that she's ready. She's beautiful, but she's ready. Look at me, I'm here. You can touch me, but I'm still fragile. She is the butterfly, and she's finally getting out of the cocoon. In general, when we go out, first time with our parents, they hold our hands, everything is safe. But in her case right now, she needs to do that on her own. So the environment is quite chaotic. You have the waves in the background, it's almost storm, you have the moon still shining. So full moon is pretty much, you know, the reset of the month. It's a new beginning. And then you have the clouds. I wish I would have done it even more chaotic than it is. For some reason, I want more chaos in my work because I can make sense of it. And that chaos is what's gonna make her grow up. Yeah. That's what I wanted, that's one reason I wanted the environment to have this chaos in it. Me as an artist, I have to play with my subconscious to create something conscious because it has to be there. So sometimes when I start an artwork, I actually have no idea. And that's when my anxiety flares up and I try to find ways around to make reason of my chaos. And some artwork just started with me just doodling. And then I realized that, yes, this has to do with something deeper than just a mere drawing. Because people do ask me, like, how come you come with all of this? Do you have a deeper meaning when you start something? Sometimes yes, but sometimes no. But this one started in a very weird way because back then when I started drawing it, I was very timid with my art. I felt very uncomfortable even showing this to the world because I thought that people would think this is too childish and not something that can go well with the narrative of today's world. And there's many little islands that she needs to go to.
Oh, so it's also like the whole island allegory as well, with like she's stuck on an, like she, you know what I mean? Like when you're on an island and you need to explore other islands and other
and it's scary to go beyond your comfort zone. And sometimes I wonder if there's any age where you feel secure about it. I meet people at the age of 50 that they just don't want to do things out of their comfort zone. And I think in my work, this is what I want to show. There's never a dull moment where you don't have chances to grow up because it takes a lot of strength to be able to do it. And that's one reason I think this artwork came to be. It's just me trying to figure out what made me grow up. And it's basically when I talk to my mom and I tell her that no matter how much I miss you, Mom, I'm glad that I left home. I would never be able to grow up and be independent. And that's pretty much what Innocence is all about. The cut from that security into the wild.
Donate twitch.tv.
No. I think this was good.
No, what is that?
Very nice, though.
Very professional.
So sorry about that boom with Inken. Inken, can you say something?
Yes, I am saying something.
Say more?
No, it's like that was a really good video. Is that what I was gonna say?
I am very red in the cheeks.
I can imagine.
Can't see it.
I think I would feel the same. But like, it's such an honest video, and I think that's really coming through. Like, it's not, you know, often when you watch these kind of videos produced by, I guess not the artists themselves, but like companies or whatever, they just like this is so much less distanced. It's like so refreshing to see.
I feel so naked right now.
It was a good video. I spent.
But
Yeah,
thank you, Inken.
It's a big step to take.
Yeah. I spent 2 hours listening back and forth to this video. It's like or 2 hours, 2 days. I mean, yeah, it was fun. We should release the uncut version on Patreon. Theo uncut.
No, I think.
Mulțumesc, Adelina. When we started doing this video, I put my camera on. I realized that the Nikon was working well with the Bose, and Wilhelm was pushing it like, just go there and talk. And I started saying things, and it just got so weird. And then he said, just look at me. And I was like, okay, because that's one reason my mom, Henrik was saying like, why don't you look at the camera? I was like, I was looking at Wilhelm because it was easier to talk to someone than to the freaking camera.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it wasn't supposed. If we would have, we could have done it because we wanted to show the print. We did a front view. I mean, it isn't supposed to talk to the camera. It was supposed to be what do you say? It was just supposed to be us talking.
Yeah.
Because William said that as well. Why don't you look into the camera? And I mean, that wasn't the point. The point wasn't that she was supposed to look into it.
I'm glad that Inken has realized that I wanted this video to just be so...
Nice.
I just wanted to be myself. I was thinking like maybe I should dress up a little bit nicer, and I don't know. I didn't care. The light was just shit. I look like I'm 10 kilograms plus just because of the fucking light.
That's harsh.
You know how it is. You think about that. But then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Just leave it. It's just me at my purest form, and right now it's like, ugh, my cheeks. I'm gonna have a glass of water. But thank you, everyone. I appreciate you dealing with my weird way of explaining things. I'm not very good. I'm actually gonna start reading more. People tells me that I need to learn Swedish, but I need to learn English. I'm sorry. Thank you, Adelina. Yeah, it was interesting. Because it is true that when I make my artwork, I have an idea, but so much of those symbols they're just so subconscious. And while I'm drawing them, I just get ideas of, yeah, I want to put this one in here and I want this one in here. Yeah, this is gonna give it so much more. And it is, my mind is very chaotic. Sometimes I don't even know how to deal with my own mind because I hate it so much sometimes, but it's who I am and I have to deal with it. And the way I make sense of it is dealing with this mind that it's just so chaotic. So yeah, I guess that's how I am. I'm gonna draw now after I drink water.
Look, Henrik. Oh wow, there's Henrik is here. I didn't say that.
Oh,
I think
then
it's
it
better.
was William. I thought that
it
was
was
you
William
as well,
because I know that William said that.
Yeah, William said that.
That you don't look into the camera.
Yeah, Henrik, you didn't even watch the whole video. Sorry, sweetie.
Yeah.
My bad. I think
because
I'm
I was
just
like,
so
that's
stressed out
exactly the
right
same
now.
thing William said. I was like, yeah. Love the video. Thank you for Will for editing so many cuts. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was mostly Wilhelm. You did the whole video.
I did all the video editing, and
yeah, good job.
Fun. That was really fun. It was so much fun doing that. So many good. Oh, it's so nice. It's so satisfying to watch. At least for me.
Yeah, I will be fine. I mean, my body is already cold. Usually when I get a little bit, not stressed, I don't know what the word is for that. My body just loses temperature so fast. It's gonna be fine. It's just the first time. It's like ink and not.
Like it's like even just even just posting a longer text, which is even remotely personal. It's like it already makes me nervous. But then it's like having this kind of video. I'm not sure I could pull it off, honestly.
It was easier because I had someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Maybe, but then just choosing to publish it, that's like that's a different thing.
I think it's really fun. I would like more people to do stuff like this as well. I feel like it's really fun to actually. I hope we. Hello from
RG.
Switzerland.
Switzerland, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. No, I hope more people do it, because it's interesting when people to see artists talk about their artworks and stuff, and actually see what they what they were thinking about when they were doing it and stuff. I think that's really, really fun.
Yeah.
Just gonna gather my strength and go back to drawing, so I'm just moving around the studio.
Nice. Yeah. Nikita! Hello, Nikita! What's up? Hello from Switzerland. Da-da-da. What a day.
Yeah, it was a good day.
What have you been up to?
Editing the video.
We've been mostly preparing, and that's pretty much all of it.
Yeah, I mean we've had so much fun.
Yeah.
Preparing for this print release, I feel like, and we've done a lot. We did the video, which was really fun. We did some other stuff that we're gonna show during the week, and. Yeah, it's just been so much fun to actually do doing a lot of stuff around it, and not just be like, here's the print, buy it please. Instead, we've made a lot of effort actually around the artwork and things that can be appreciated even after the print release, which I think it's really nice. Which is so much more. Also so much more fun. It's a really nice campaign with the print release. Yeah, exactly right, and hopefully we'll do more of them. At least I want to do more, because it's so much fun.
The next one I want to do is Timebringer of Death.
Yeah.
I really want that one to be not explained but talked about.
Yeah, I still want to do that. Fine artist reacts to Blue Period. I think that would be so much fun.
Yeah, we can do it.
I do that.
That would be so much fun, because I already have so many things to talk about with that show.
Can make it a series as well. Like have you react, have Theo react.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, and it's also I think it's fun because apparently people are a bit conflicted with the later episodes of it as well. So it's
1 second, Will.
Yeah.
This one over here, this is just white chalk. So right now I'm using white chalk from Gioconda. I think it's this one. I also have the big sticks. So this is a medium that I'm also gonna use. And then I have Grumbachen charcoal, which I can grab from here so you guys can see the package. So this is my charcoal that I use, Grumbachen, the hard dur one. And then I use, for small little details, I use these pencils, general pencils. And that's pretty much all. That's all I use.
Yeah.
Oh, and my other favorite ones that I have from Nitram is actually this ones. So I start sketching with this ones, so I can be more efficient, like Inken said.
Yeah.
They're like this thick. So I can actually move very fast around the drawing. I will show you guys the whole drawing, so just wait for it. I just want to finish that ear and then I can back up and...
How does that look? Oh yeah, we have that. That's good that Torsten remembers.
What?
Because I forgot that I added that. You can put materials. You get the paper, the charcoal, and the chalk, and what pencils you use if you would do pencil piece.
Oh, and by the way, after that I have 2 brushes. So I use my hands as well to just blend. Then I have, all of these are Bristol brushes, so it's pig hair. I have a Bristol brush and whatever, a fan, and then this one. Just make sure it's natural and not synthetic. I don't really like synthetic. I do use a tiny synthetic like this for like tiny little details, but I don't know, synthetic ones feels like they're taking the charcoal off too fast. And that's pretty much it. And I mean, I sharpened the charcoal, I don't know, Do you guys know how to sharpen the charcoal? I have something like this. So it's from Nitro. It's like a sharpening tool. So on this side I sharpen my chalk, and this one my charcoal. I'm done.
I'm done. I'm done. Oh wow, I can hear the sound of someone sharpening, yeah.
Oh, the good sound, I missed that.
I love it.
Nice.
But yeah. What about the paper? Canso mitentes flannel gray.
Isn't it flannel? It says flannel in your chat.
Flannel.
Also, groom. It also says groom. Can you correct that? Like, it might be helpful to have that, so people can just copy and paste that.
Let's see if it actually is. Is it flannel gray or is it flannel?
I think it's flannel, isn't it? Or did I just read it wrong for 3 years?
Flannel.
Yeah, it's like this. Yeah.
As I recall, maybe I'm just.
Yeah, it says differently on the on your little bot message.
Oh, why can't I?
People want to copy that.
Shit. No, you have to do this advanced thing to even be able to do this thing. Boop boop boop. PPP. Yeah. Can I please get in?
Yeah, I do seal it, which I hate doing. I wish people could see how stressful it is for me to spray my charcoal drawings. For example, after I spray my drawings, I have to go over the chalk again, because the spray, the fixative, it goes well with the charcoal, but for some reason chalk just gets affected by it. So, for example, I don't really use a lot of chalk just because of that. Not really. I just love low contrast artwork. But yeah, for some reason it's always the chalk that gets affected from the fixative. The charcoal, it's fine, and then the paper gets a little bit darker, very gentle, it's not that much. But I use a fixative that is made in Sweden from Becker's. It's the only one that I really like that doesn't kill the chalk as much as the other brands. Thank you, Nikita.
Where? What? Oh, there. I need to put up my rest stream.
So right now, the reason why I'm so slow with drawing this horse, I have like 3 to 4 references and different pictures with necks, because this is just like a combination of more photos plus a 3D mock-up of a horse. So if you're wondering how I compose this, okay, I will show you guys all of it since we're talking about it. And then I'm just gonna go back and work for a while. So
this is what I was gonna do. I was gonna do this.
So here's the artwork.
Are you switching it around?
Yeah, I'm just gonna explain a little bit to people my process right now. So it's called the Labyrinth of Dreams. It's pretty simple. It's like Alex Negra said, sometimes our mind is, you can't really make sense of it. So when I dream, my dreams are very weird. Sometimes they're so vivid, but it's never like in real life in that way where things make sense. Like I don't know how many times I died in my own dreams, for example. So Labyrinth of Dreams, it's pretty much, let's say, a movement of escape. Wilhelm was asking me about why are you said something about the same direction. The horses are going the same direction. Like
no, I was No, I was asking. That was a joke.
Oh, it was a joke.
Yeah, that was funny because I was like, are the horses running with the woman, or are the woman running with the horses, or something?
Well, the thing is that over here you're gonna have a bunch of heads, so it's gonna be like a desert area. Now I'm actually thinking of drawing fish coming out of the sand, because I want this to be extremely weird, and then birds flying in the background. But yes, these are just figures, and over here there are 2 hands, something like this, coming out of the sand, trying to grab onto her. So for example, since horses are about speed and strength, I wanted her to kind of blend with them. That's her only escape. So it's not something out of like, oh my God, it's so deep. It's just a playful way for me to just show you a dynamic dream I can sometimes have. And dreams like this, where I'm floating, for some reason it's becoming quite rare. My dreams are so stressful lately for some reason. I'm not sleeping very well during the night. It's really annoying. I was telling Hendrik this morning that I had another bad one, and I don't know what to do about it because I just wake up so tired.
Yeah, because it's like it drains you when you have nightmares and stuff. Yeah, it's really crazy.
So in general, as soon as I have the chance to just feel like I'm finally floating again, it's so nice. I just love that feeling of being on top of things. And I think I was talking with Torsten about me loving to swim so much, because when I swim, it's the only time I actually feel like I'm flying, which is very interesting. But I haven't swam in a long time. I think I was talking with William when I moved to Vaxholm. William was saying like, let's just go and swim, and Hendrik as well, let's go and swim. It's like 5 minutes away from where we live. And
Oh, you've never gone swimming?
No, I have. I mean, I was always complaining that Hendrik works all the time, but during summer I've been working all the time like an idiot, to the point that I almost burned out again.
Yeah.
So I'm taking back my weekends again. So
we both are actually now not working on weekends.
No, we have to stop. I might need to come on Saturday to be able to work on this drawing.
It's great because I can finally play RuneScape. I've never had so much fun playing a video game. It's so much fun.
If you guys are wondering how I compose them, there's a program called Daz 3D.
Yeah.
It's for free, but for example, I've put actually money into it. So I bought the horse, for example. I bought high-res figures, and of course, like the face that I drew, it's actually apparently the actress from
one of the actresses from Squid Game. The Asian.
And
lady.
If you want to know, she is pretty much my model for most of my artwork. A New Beginning, I think it's also her. Which one? So this one as well. Right now, I've used her. There's another one that I've used, but it doesn't come into mind. So I just love her face. I wish I could just get to meet her one day and go like, please, just pause for me, please. She's so beautiful.
She was in a season of Top Model Korea. That's how she became a model.
She looks like a fairy, I swear to God. It's like her eyes, and it's something about her cheekbones just sticking out.
The thing is, I swear I've drawn her before she was in Squid Game, because I think this was one of her first, if not the first, acting roles she had. Before that, she was only a model, so I feel like I've seen her on Pinterest before.
The dream doesn't exhaust you only if you don't have deep sleep. So it means you dream, REM state, and non-REM light sleep. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, back to work. And I'm gonna give you back Inken and Wilhelm so I can just work again. Back to you, Inken.
What did you talk about again?
Inken.
Talk to me.
Let's pull up the questions from Inside the Actor Studio. I've been so into that show lately. Do you remember Inside the Actor Studio, Inken?
No, what is that?
It's like a thing where I've forgotten his name. The interviewer man. What was his name? It was a show where there was a man interviewing actors, and he was asking the same questions every episode. Like part of the thing was that he asked these certain amounts of questions. James Lipton, that's his name. And the questions are really good. I really like them. What's your favorite word? Inken. English or German?
Shit. Oh no, that's not the word.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
Word. Oh, that's so hard.
Yeah.
It's gotta be something like something simple, right? That you just use often.
Yeah.
What if you just make something like the word and your favorite word, and then you just have your favorite word in every sentence?
Yeah.
That'll be smart.
I feel like my favorite word is cozy. That's one of my favorite words. I really like the word.
Oh, that's a good one.
Cozy.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same in Swedish. I think one of mysa.
Oh, mysigt.
Mysigt, yeah, isn't that cute? Or like
so good.
gosigt and mysigt. I just love those two words. Ooh.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah. But what's your least favorite word, Inken? Oh, I know it. I know what it is.
Oh, which one?
I know I have a word that I hate, but I've forgotten it. Like a Swedish word that I really, really hate. I think fjäska is a word I really hate. Actually, really hate.
What does that mean?
It means so fjäska. I don't know if it's a real Swedish word or if it's just like a thing, like a slang, but it basically means when you try and compliment the teacher or something, because you want to get a good grade, or maybe you want to get or the boss if you want to get a pay raise or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's like when you should like your what is it called in English even? Sweet talking. I was gonna say it's probably called in English or something, but that's fjäska.
Ass licking.
Ass licking, exactly.
Marianne is here.
Yeah, Marianne. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, ass licking basically. So.
Yeah, I've been here for a while.
What did you say?
It's been here for a while.
I've been
apparently.
here for a while, for like almost an hour now.
Oh, really?
Well, thank you for not saying anything, you asshole.
Blended in.
Anyways.
But it's I thought you said first, yeah, I've been hearing that a lot. I thought you said ass licking. I'm like, what? So the sound of a word makes you like it or not. Yeah, I feel like fiesca is such a disgusting word. I don't know. It's
Hey, David.
Hey, David. Hey, David, what's up? What profession other than your own would you like to attempt? Is another question. These are good questions. Damn, no wonder this was a show. Rest in peace, man.
Yes, musician. Yeah, I think musician or yeah. That would be great. If I had the mental capacity for that.
Yeah. I wonder. It would be fun to be a composer, actually. I agree with you, Inken. Composer would be really fun. Which instrument, Inken?
Always guitar. Always.
Ooh. What profession would you not like to do?
I think just anywhere you have to where you're responsible for a lot of people and to
management.
Keep people happy and all that, like
human resources, basically.
There are people who are better at that than me.
Yeah. I feel like accounting or something like that. Just like sitting and dealing with numbers all day. I feel like I would literally hate that if I feel like.
Numbers are good.
But just like sitting and adding, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like doing your taxes, but forever. That's how I feel like it is. That's the impression that I get.
I guess.
Well, yeah, Torsten, you're an engineer. You do the ones and zeros. I don't, but I feel like I don't have any issue dealing with numbers. I just hate tedious work.
Yeah, but what if it's not tedious?
I don't know, man. I've looked at. My dad is an accountant, and it doesn't look like he's having a lot of fun. It doesn't look fun what he does. It doesn't look fun. And I just, yeah, I just, I don't know, man. Maybe some people think it's really fun.
I sometimes imagine it would be so cool if, like, if I had both the passion and, like, the, I don't know, just the time and investment, like, to really go into science. And then, oh, just imagine you were so into it and you were so far into that subject that you would end up working in something like the particle collider in CERN or something. Oh, that would be so amazing. Imagine being so far into that.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually understanding all the equations, all of them.
I hate physics, so I'm like, I'm not.
What?
Yeah, I actually despise physics on like a major level. It's like one of the things I really, really hate. It was the subject I hated the most in school.
Really?
Yeah,
That's like you find out how the universe works. Like, come on.
Yeah, but it's never the fun things you do though in school, is it? It's like always like it's like it was so much. You had to look through the formula book and you had to calculate stupid stuff on the test. It was just not like it was just not fun, man.
Yeah, but I'm talking school tests. I'm talking about physics. But like.
Yeah, but that's like that's what you had to do. And
imagine
then you got into the what?
Yeah, just like imagine you're into the thing so far that you're like working on actually discovering what holds the universe together and all that. It's like, wouldn't that be amazing?
No. I really don't like physics, man. It's like we did these experiments with sound and shit, and we did the calculations. You always had that book that you had to look up, and there was like 50 million formulas in it, and it was like, oh, if you have a doll hanging on a string and it's going by car, and what direction does this flow, and what is the whatever the questions were. It was stupid. But yeah, everyone is like, because everyone is like, well, I love physics, I love space and particles and shit. And I'm like, yeah, I mean that sounds cool. It's just that so much of physics isn't that, and that's what I'm crying about. Like, it's always cool to like learn facts about like how the world is built and stuff, but sitting there and calculating it and stuff, ugh.
I guess if you do physics instead of just like reading about what they find out and like having them put it into words.
Yeah.
That's different from actually doing it and then trying to use the newest mathematical possibilities, like imaginary numbers and like I don't know whatever they come up with, just to solve some kind of paradox that you happen upon, and then
you have to sit on that.
I don't know. I guess you have to find some kind of enjoyment in that to enjoy physics. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I talked to my friend about, he was doing a bunch of stuff now with for a while ago actually, he was doing a bunch of stuff with imaginary numbers and stuff for his civil engineering.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, it's bonkers, man. It just goes into a very weird territory.
It's crazy how much of that is actually still in the engineering courses, because I had one engineering course at some point as well, and it's like we did all the imaginary numbers thing, and you know, at some point if you're doing engineering you might not use that later, I guess. I don't know. But it seemed so in depth for something like designing machines or something that like yeah. I mean, theoretical physics though, that's where it gets crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I like that though. That's what I like. Batteries, Theo. Batteries.
Batteries.
Will you always sing about getting physical or digital? Exactly. I love getting physical, but I love math. I think math is so much fun. I actually really enjoy math. More than I thought I ever would. But it's like the same with, I love math, I hate probability. I really dislike probability in math. That's like, That's the thing that sounds the most fun. And then you go into it and you're just sitting there and you just hate it. It's.
I agree on that. Probability was annoying.
I remember we were like, oh, we were gonna do probability. Like, oh, look, how many ways can people sit on these tables and blah blah blah, whatever the questions were. And then you get into the crazy stuff where it's like how many words can you form with these letters, and how much if you want to form these specific words. Like, I don't know, it was madness. Probability was crazy. Yeah, it was pretty. It's fun. I don't know, math is fun. Statistics is something that I still hate because people can't do good statistics.
Yeah, you kept complaining about
those. Yeah, I remember
those
we were
ones.
talking about that. It was fun. Like, yeah, we're not even gonna go into that rant, but yeah, man. I think one of my friends actually works at CERN now. He said he did. I think. Because he went into, maybe it's called technical physics in English, I don't know. It's called that in math is hell. Yeah, I mean, hello everyone. Hello. Oh, math is fun. Physics sucks. Everyone loves physics, and I'm just like, why? And everyone hates chemistry, and I'm like, chemistry was so much fun.
Chemistry is the... With chemistry, look, the difference is, with chemistry, you like, you put stuff together, see what happens, and then try to explain it. It's like the whole models of atoms, which is like either, okay, you have like different layers, and then it's like, no, you don't have layers, you have different orbitals in which the electrons are scattered. Yeah. And then it's like, well, can't, like, look at physics, like, they make little equations, and then it's like, things actually work according to the equations. Like, you make the math first, and then you look that it's true or not. And then with chemistry, you look at stuff, and then you try, often in vain, to explain it. And then the thing is, like, I had such problems learning chemistry in school because that was the exact way the texts were constructed. It was like, oh, look at this image. This is what you see. And that's what it should be. And then 10 pages later, it will be like, oh, this is actually not the complete picture. Here's something else. And then put that all together in your head somehow, because we don't know how it works.
That just sounds like a bad book.
That's the whole issue with it.
That just sounds like a really poor book.
It was a bad book, but like,
yeah, that's really bad. Chemistry was so much fun.
Like that's not a very rare thing to happen in chemistry.
No, but I mean, wait, keep talking about math and I will need to call someone a nerd in the loveliest way possible. Yeah, we're talking about chemistry
That's
now.
okay, Asmo. Call me a nerd.
But yeah, I mean, the fun thing about chemistry was, I think because we did a lot of, most of the chemistry we did that I remember is still biochemistry, and biochemistry is so dope. It's like, it's so much fun. Biochem and like medicine is so much fun. You nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah, man, Torsten knows what's up. I love those videos.
Periodic videos channel on YouTube. Okay. That's good to know.
It's fun. You can see how stuff reacts and how you can create stuff, and it's so cool. But yeah, I mean, it made a lot of sense, and it was easy to understand. But besides 2 + 2, whatever math is like, this abstract thing that I don't know where it comes from, and either where it goes.
It comes from. It's
that's so good. I mean, I feel like math makes so much sense. I mean, it's just a bunch of rules in a system that you need to know. You just need to know the rules, man.
That is true. I think it's like, yeah, it's like a rule system. Math was invented. Like, that is actually true. It was not. Yeah. It doesn't come from reality, but like reality works according to math.
Yeah, it's not like physics where it's like you're 5 years in space and you come back and it's like 2 years on Earth has passed and you're like, what happened with that time? And it's like, well, time. And then you go into this sort of meta conversation about how time is a construct of human perception, and you just sit there and you're like, excuse me, and you're like, I just want to watch Digimon, man. It's like, you know, you just switch off at some point, you know, go back to playing video games. It's like, but yeah, but you didn't like biochemistry. I mean, I guess not with the book you had, because biochemistry was really cool, because you start to realize how complex the body is and how cool, how like many functions the body does, and like how complex everything is and how it all comes together and how it all works, and it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like I've just always been more on the like understanding principles instead of facts. Like whenever I have to try something, like trying to learn something and just trying to keep it in memory and connecting the dots, I'm just better at learning principles, how things work for once, and then just put it into intuition.
Oh, you
like
mean
math.
like that? Yeah, like math is. Yeah, math is
I think it's just in the end, it's just different learning types or just different ways your brain works. Like if you can do both, then good on you. Like I wish I could do both. But
I just think it's
really bad
about
at learning stuff. I'm just better at understanding.
But I feel like with especially with biochem, and even like I feel like that it was the same thing, at least what we did in chemistry, because we basically just calculated a bunch of stuff in chemistry, and we you know, like weight and biomass and stuff, and how virus comes in, how does the like, okay, like you start eating something, how does it break down the fat, where does it go, like how does that entire process actually function, you know, in people. And then you got into medicine, and then medicine was like, okay, what if this doesn't work, what do you need to do, and stuff like that. And it's yeah,
interesting. Yeah, we never had that at school, so that's actually interesting.
Yeah, because all of that was so interesting, especially like we had a big test, I remember, about the immune system. And oh boy, the immune system is so crazy and so cool. And it's like, I wish I could remember all of it now, but it's badass. I mean, it's really dope. The fact that it works and it that how complex it is interesting. But yeah, I really like chemistry. Chemistry was really fun. Anyways, that was I don't know. I don't remember what we said. But yeah, you wanted to work at CERN or something. That's what we were talking about or something.
True.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? That's one of the questions.
Good job.
Good job.
No. I don't believe so.
GG.
GG, God.
Yeah, GG, bro. What about you?
Yeah, I would like him to say, pranked, bruh. That's what I would like to say. No, imagine him saying like, "Are you ready to go again?" Just throws you back down.
Are you ready to respawn?
Ready for round 2.
Respawn.
You think you're getting in?
Choose your respawn point.
You
died.
Yeah. Oh my God, you died. He pulls up a stereo playing the Dark Souls sound.
That would be so good.
Oh wow, there's so much things. Chemistry for me, yeah.
I love what Alex just said. Sorry for interrupting you guys. Because Alex, I still have nightmares that I have a math exam and my teacher is calling me a fucking handicap.
Your teacher calling you.
You guys are talking about school. You guys had it so easy. If me and Marianne and Alex start talking about our school days, listen here. Romania.
In Romania. Chemistry was.
They don't call you stupid. They call you stupid motherfucker. You should have never been born.
In chemistry class, we didn't do basic tests. We made methamphetamine for our teacher to sell at the back.
Public shaming and throwing of stones to the students.
Oh God! Here we go again. Exactly.
Oh, here we go. Dark Souls boss back. Oh my god!
Have you ever
Imagine...
served on the Holy Catalog?
Oh wow.
I think we're chill because we have ink in here.
Yeah.
Our schools are horror. Tell me about it.
I like what Almost just said. Imagine you come up to the pearly gates and you just hear Dark Souls battle music.
You get there and then it's
and you meet like
and you're old and you have to like get through the boss fight.
Yeah, and exactly. And you just see like the god boss fight starts.
What if it's like Firelink Shrine music and then you get like respawned?
Okay, I'm gonna
and then
put
you get
the
respawned
Dark
on
Souls
next life
music
and then
on.
it's boss music.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone, do you hear the music on the stream? Because I'm gonna put Dark Souls music.
Put Majula soundtrack on. That's so good. That's such a good soundtrack. Majula 10 hours. But yeah, I mean, it's
Dark Souls 2, Majula Extended. Dark Souls 2 OST, Majula 1 hour.
Yeah. What sounds do you love, Inken?
I like tree sounds when they kind of move and you hear them crack a little bit. I went to the
Leaves rushing.
forest. Huh?
Like the leaves, like the wind in the leaves.
Yeah, but it's not even that. It's like when they're close to each other and you can hear the crack, you know, between the, how do you call them, branches?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I started when I'm not gonna go into that depressive story, but I used to look only on the ground when I walk. So now I'm learning how to just look up, I mean straight forward, and then just stop and look around me. And it's so beautiful here when you're all alone in the forest and you look up and you just see the trees moving gently with the wind, and then you hear that sound. That's pretty much my sound.
Yeah. Oh, I just came up with another sound. It was, you know, when you're on the shore, at the sea or wherever, like it can also be a lake, and it's very quiet. And then you hear, if it's like tiny little waves, and then you hear them get onto the shore. Yeah. That is such a good sound.
That's a similar sound for you.
Maybe, but also elsewhere.
I think
it's
this,
like...
yeah. Right, yeah. I agree, like the sound of the sea or the sound of rain is really calming as well. Like when you... Christina!
Oh, hello, Christina. If you want to join on the stream, you're welcome to. We have the thingy going.
But yeah, I feel like it's what sounds or noises do you hate, Inken?
Definitely like construction noise. Oh, maybe because I've got that next door right now.
Yeah, I don't like.
I really
okay,
like.
Christina.
Do you know when someone eats from like a porcelain plate, and they take the fork and they like, you know, it rubs against it, so you hear that.
Oh, the screeching.
Yeah, I actually get a bit nauseous when I hear it. It's awful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Fingernails on a chalkboard, yeah. Inken can't go an hour without mentioning the sea.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna mention it as often as I want.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Under the sea. Under the sea. Da, 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 da. Take it from me. Here on Castellet we have fun. We are a group that builds a bond. Da, 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 da.
That was so good, Will! Yeah, man.
Under the sea. Do, 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 do.
We need to make a theme for the opening of our stream.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah, we're working
People are
on
gonna
it.
hate it. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. I love it.
Wilhelm, this is the start of your music career.
Yeah, exactly. This is how I start.
Has someone told you that you can be a musician, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I should do music instead of what the person said. Good times. What was that? What did I even sing? I don't even remember.
Under the Sea?
Yeah, Under the Sea. That was.
I can quickly show a new work in progress.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Give me.
update the pic.
put it in the chat.
Hi everyone, let's see what inking is all about now. Bloop. Oh, Vasil is also sharing. Let's do
put the Vasil's up as well.
Yeah, put all the stuff in there.
All your horses. My God, I really am the IT technician. Where's yours?
It's coming. There we go.
Ooh. Oh, I love the chalk over there.
Very nice.
Wait, everyone.
We'll
see them too. No, I don't want to replace it.
I'm still thinking about what Marianne said. just God saying you died. It's just so good. It's the fact that in a super monotone voice, you died. It's so good. It's the best.
Return to the bonfire.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a good thing. It's such a... Just because I've been watching episodes from that and everyone is like, yeah, that you lived a good life, you know, that welcome to my home.
Then it responds you Sarah.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to go over again.
Do you remember if you saw like a golden mist when you were born? It's like the respawn mist.
Yeah. Imagine if imagine when you die, you get sent up and to heaven, and God just sends you back in time, and you just have to relive the same life over and over again.
It can't exit Summer Sound because everywhere else is a DLC.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't buy the DLC like I told you.
You couldn't finish your story.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're doomed to stay there for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, your life is behind a paywall.
Yeah, your life isn't life just a paywall? Let's be honest here. Oh wow. Are you putting it up?
Yeah.
But you can't remember past lives exactly.
So they're just looping right now, so you guys will see them constantly. Loopy loopy. Very
that's
professional.
Really nice. I really like that.
Yeah, that's a really nice moody drawing, Vasil.
Oh, nice.
It sucks. No,
wow.
Don't do that, Theo. Don't do that, Theo.
Why are you always so nice?
I'm always nice to Marianne. It's the way we are.
It's the Romanian.
Yeah. Alex understands it. We always give ourselves positive feedback. Your drawing sucks. Be better.
I'll do this.
I promise, Daddy, I will be better. Yeah.
That's how I say.
Thank you, Christina.
Thanks, Christina.
God. Let's see if I'm gonna be able to finish this drawing in time. I mean, I'm a bit slow right now because of the stream, but I love drawing horses.
We should show the prints at the end of the stream as well, so people can see.
Yeah. You need to let me know so I do it in time.
Daniela is the nicest person in all Romania. Everyone knows that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is saying something.
Yeah. I am the nicest person.
Yes.
Are you the nicest person?
Yeah, I am. I'm a generous woman.
Where's my money then?
Where's my money?
One day.
Where my money at?
Where my money at? Yeah. Oops.
I love horse. Yeah.
I love horse. Yes, Alex.
I love
so
horse.
Good. I love horse.
I love the horse. I love the horse that actually save that clip as well. It's such a good clip.
It's gonna be there forever. What, Marianne?
Horse is painter.
I really hope I...
With horses painter.
Horses painter?
Yes.
What? What? What's that?
I'm almost done with
Out
this
in
one.
the sun, we work all day. Da 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 da, we slave away. Da 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 da, under the sea. Oh yeah, I was gonna do 3D. I just have to look at chat and stuff and be like.
Oh, that's how it's called. Okay.
Man, I remember Henrik playing this game. Looking, I mean, I can't really reproduce the way he said it to me and what he said, but he was literally doing, doing this with the PlayStation, going like, I'm pushing the buttons. Look, Theo, I'm pushing the buttons. And I'm like, yes, Henrik, it's just so slow. It's like you just come home from work and then you see this. Your partner is like going psychotic because of a video game and you're like, I just want to rest. And look at this, Theo, I'm doing it and nothing happened. Look, I pushed the button, nothing happens. Now it works, but it's laggy. Or whatever Henrik said.
We should really play Dark Souls 2 actually.
I mean, last time I played I was very, very psychotic, so I don't know if I'll do it.
Because Dark Souls 2 is a game that I've only played through once, and I've played it a little bit now, and I really, really like it again. I actually have come to love it again, even though I hated it when I first played it.
Theo, the sclera, the white of the eye, is the value of the paper? Nope. Yeah, it's the value of the paper. Yeah.
Out in the sun, we work all day.
I don't know if I want to touch the eye a little bit more. Where's that good piece of charcoal?
I sent you on Discord the one with the horse artist.
1 second. 1 second. Wait, what do you want me to do with that? Show it to the people or?
Yes.
Show it to the people.
It's a great video.
Ah, it's a video. I'm not gonna play it now, dude. Maybe you can.
You can just share it in the chat or something.
Yeah.
Like share it.
Wilhelm, do you mind if you do that?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Let
Thanks,
me
man.
just... I have so many... I have 2 computers open. I need to find which one I can...
Henrik said that the Dark Souls 2 is the worst of the Souls games, Wilhelm.
It is. The thing is, I genuinely believe that. And that's why I only played it through once. I have like 55 hours or maybe 50 hours on Dark Souls 2. And then I have like more than 100 on the other 2. But yeah, I mean, I've fallen in love with Dark Souls 2 again. It's because I played through it and then I thought it was going to be shit. And then I really like it. I just think that Dark Souls 2 is like someone trying to make a Dark Souls game. Like someone is trying to make a game that looks like Dark Souls. If you think about it as a non-Dark Souls game, it's actually pretty good. Because I think people wanted Dark Souls 2 to be Dark Souls 3, and when you think about it, the way that Dark Souls Scholar of the First Sin.
I wanted Dark Souls 2 to be Dark Souls 2, but it's not Dark Souls 2.
For fuck's sake.
You know what I mean?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I didn't want Dark Souls 3 to be Dark Souls 3. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, listen, man. Like, oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I am telling. I bet. I played Monster Hunter. Yeah, I played Monster Hunter 3, and I played Monster Hunter World.
Proceed.
I played a little bit of the Iceborne expansion, but I was in my last year in school at that point, so I actually didn't play all of it. But yeah, I play a lot of Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter. I genuinely think that's one of the best game series. Yeah. Oh, Torsten. Dark Souls 2 Saralon, like the DLCs of Dark Souls 2 is the best DLCs FromSoft has ever come up with. Like it's so
That's
good.
not true.
It's so good. No, are you kidding me? Which one is your favorite DLC?
Ringed City by far.
Okay, Ringed City is actually pretty good. I think Ringed City.
It's much better than any of the. The only difference is that the ones in Dark Souls 2 are quite long, but I don't think they're better.
I think they're better than. Okay, so here's what I think that the best one is in Dark Souls 1, I would say. I actually don't think the Ring City. I didn't have that much fun in the Ring City.
It's pretty fun.
I never got to the Ring City. I'm still fighting a freaking demon princess.
It's really cool.
It's cool. I don't really like the Ring City that much. I like the first DLC because you get to fight Manus.
What the fuck? What do you mean you like the first DLC?
The Dark Souls 1 DLC.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wasn't talking about Dark Souls 1 DLC. I was talking about Dark Souls 2.
Dark Souls 2 DLCs are so good. Are you kidding me?
I don't like them at all.
We'll fight in Romania. We'll fight about it.
You stand no chance, my friend.
Listen, I will die in honor. I will die with honor. You disrespected my family.
Yeah, we need to see in January, because he's coming with me, the Wonder Child.
Yeah.
The other child.
I will eat you a slice of bread.
Oh my.
I will chop you off in tiny cubes and feed you to my dogs.
We're going there.
I played more hours of Monster Hunter, most on the PSP than any other game, and I've never finished any of the Monster Hunter games. Yeah, I feel I finished one Monster Hunter game.
And the little kitty monster was called Misha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the PSP one. I've never played the PSP one, but I've heard it's really good. But I played the one.
Have you guys seen the Elden Ring stuff?
Yeah, it looks really good.
I haven't yet. I'm saving it. I don't want to watch it until the game's out.
Yeah. They released a network test, so a lot of people got to play it, and it looks really, really fun. I can't wait.
Everyone is hoping that they fix the PvP because there's so many people that are still angry about Dark Souls 3 PvP that it sucks.
Why does it suck?
Mainly because people were really spoiled with Dark Souls 2. So there's like Dark Souls 2 by far had the most fun and interesting PvP because of the many ways and many builds that you can do in that game. And the fact that poise and other stuff like that worked very well in Dark Souls 2, way better in Dark Souls 2 than in Dark Souls 3. Like people even speculated that poise didn't exist in Dark Souls 3. There's a big video about that. But Dark Souls 2 had such a good PvP and still has a really big PvP scene. So like, it would be amazing if Elden Ring actually take back all the stuff that made PvP so good.
Maybe. Why is she laughing? Like, she's smiling for no reason.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not smiling.
I can't believe Henrik. I can't believe Henrik that you played a lot of Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter. It's one of my it's so good. Monster Hunter is like, to me that's one of the most to me that's one of the perfect games. I feel like Monster Hunter is so much fun and it's everything I want out of a video game. And it's so much fun and it's got so many things like crafting and all the collecting and stuff, and then fighting big monsters and then making yourself look badass and then fighting bigger monsters and fighting the monsters. Like, it's so many cool aspects in that game. I really, really like it. It's yeah, it's so much fun. And when you get to fight, you finally beat a monster, and you get to find another monster, and it's like special version of that monster, and oh, it's so much fun. I love it. Have you played Monster Hunter? Any of you guys play Monster Hunter?
I tried it once on the Wii, I think.
Thank you, Georgia.
Just like it just didn't get me hooked. Like I got maybe, I feel like I got to something like a bigger monster or like a boss fight. I don't know how it works, but like, I don't know. I just couldn't really get into it.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's like yeah. The only thing I don't like in Monster Hunter is the time limit stuff. Yeah. And the egg carrying quest that also exists when you have to carry an egg, and if you get touched by anything, you drop it and you have to go back and carry it again. Sucks.
That sounds annoying.
That's the worst. I don't know why they put them in. It's so boring. But yeah, it's really dope. And the fact that there's so many weapon types, and you can like, oh, you can play the bagpipes. Oh, and there's a weapon called the bagpipes, and it's so good. And you can buff people and play notes. It's the weirdest weapon. Put an egg in a spoon and run. I like my MMORPG in games where you can find other players, but I don't like PvP. I like PvP if it's optional. If you can. Like, I'm not really... In MMOs, I've never been a real PvP player. Even though I want to be, because... Yeah, the egg stuff sucks too. Yeah, exactly. And okay, like, it's... it gives me nightmares.
I really liked Elder Scrolls Online. Like, I just got so invested in it for some time last year, or this year actually.
It's not that bad. It's pretty good, what I heard.
It's really good. Like, and it's also like PvP is optional. Like, you don't have to fight other players. They just walk around in, I don't know, pink armors or whatever, break immersion.
Yeah.
It's really fun. I really like that game.
Yeah, MMO I really want to try is actually Final Fantasy, because I've heard so many things about the Final Fantasy MMO.
Uh-huh.
So I really
I didn't know there was one.
Yeah, there is one, and it's gotten a lot of praise and stuff. And I've seen some of the boss battles, and they're so dope.
Yaha.
Otherwise, Inken, why don't you just play a good game like RuneScape? It's good. It's a good game.
Oh, god damn it.
It's come on, they released a new mode. You can play like as a group now. So you can play co-op. Isn't that cool?
The game that I like.
What? What did you say, Inken?
No, it's like you play RuneScape. I'm okay if you play RuneScape. I'm not going to stop playing RuneScape.
Why? It's like the best game.
Maybe.
I just want you to try it. It's just it takes maximum of like 10 minutes to create an account and download the thing. You, me, we could kill some cows in Lumbridge. We have a great time.
You and your damn cows.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's like
maybe.
It's just great. Me, William, and Aaron are thinking about forming an Iron Man group. Which is when...
Iron Man group, as in like you die and then you die, or?
Yeah. So you can, when you create a character, you can create an Iron Man, and then you can't use the Grand Exchange, which is the global marketplace. So you actually have to go around and buy stuff from shops, and you can't trade with other players, and you have to do a bunch of different things to get items. But when you play Iron Man in a group, you actually get to play with you can trade with each other, and stuff. And it's like it's a really cool way of like making players cooperate with each other to create items.
That sounds fun.
So much fun.
Was it like, is that like actually in the game as a mode?
Yeah. And then you create a character in Iron Man mode, and then you can play hardcore Iron Man, which is even more extreme. So when your Iron Man dies, it turns into a normal RuneScape character.
Yeah.
And it's no longer an Iron Man anymore. And I don't know how it is with hardcore Iron Man if it disappears completely. But it is no wait, I think it disappears completely if you. I actually don't remember, but it's like, it is. Playing Iron Man is so much fun, and mainly because a lot of things have made, like, it's very easy to get to a certain stage of the game because of the Grand Exchange, which some people think is really good and some people don't think it's good. So the fact that people have the option to actually play Iron Man is really good. So people can have that more difficult experience, which is, it's so much fun. I wouldn't really recommend it for starting out, maybe. But maybe, I don't know. I mean, that's how we used to play it. The Grand Exchange didn't exist when I started playing the game.
Yeah, it seems fun.
Join us, Incan. And you can join. I created a character that looked like James. It's called James the Paint.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You actually did that?
Yeah, but it's like, the RS community, just everything is great. I mean, what can I tell you? Yeah, right, Torsten, I agree. It's so much fun, like doing Nuzlocke and Pokemon and stuff. And it's so fun that they actually have these game modes now in, that you actually can join in RuneScape, like, willingly.
I would talk about Iron Man runs in Fire Emblem, but no one plays Fire Emblem.
No. It's a weeb game, no one plays it. Ooh.
Oh,
No,
God damn it.
No, but yeah, man. I don't know, and it's, I don't know. I love that game, and the community is so nice, and sometimes really toxic. That's another story. But it's like I don't know. It's good. It's good stuff. Good shit. Oh wow, that horse is coming along really nicely.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the anatomy.
Yeah.
I don't, that's one reason I'm a bit slow. Okay, this music is playing in my ear like constant. Let's change it. Oh,
It's like a loop.
Yeah, it's like a Majula 1 hour. I've listened to 26 minutes of it. I don't know if people can hear it.
What did you listen to? What did you yeah, I told you to put on 10 hours mainly because I did not put on battle music, but put on Firelink Shrine or something.
Okay, we're going into night mode. I think this is a good one. This is
we have it's 8:45.
Wow!
So actually you need to wrap it up.
20:43. Yeah.
Do you want me to show the prints?
Yeah, because I'm dirty and I don't want to touch them.
You're dirty.
But do we have to? Or do people want to see them?
Yay! Everyone wants to see the prints and how they look like.
Okay.
Wow! Oh, let's see if I can. I'm gonna put my mic here.
Why are you putting your mic down? Oh yeah, you're...
Yeah, I needed to take off this because it was attached to the mic. Or to the... There we go. Oi, 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 oi. Where are they?
Drum roll.
I'm taking the gloves.
Yes.
Show it on the nice camera as well.
Huh? What? Which?
On the nice camera.
Nice camera? Oh yeah. Okay, I will stop. Wait.
That's why.
Thank God with
Because
Wilhelm.
I feel like there's no point in
Yeah, if
showing
it
it on
wasn't
the
for Wilhelm,
webcam.
I doubt I would do anything right now. I'll be just drawing. Okay, I will show you guys the prints. Hold your horses. Get it? Horses? Hi. Let me save my references here. God, I have so many references. Like I'm amazed I don't have like a ticking going on in my head. It's like you look through the pictures on the bus. I remember being at Ica, Coop or whatever you call it, and just looking for references to just find something good. Okie dokie. Let's see.
Let's see if we can.
No, wait. I will move this. Don't damage the prints, otherwise I kill you.
No, but I mean like put it in because you have to put it in front of that. Let's see like that. How does it?
Let me take away the image.
Oh yeah, take away the image.
Nobody cares about this image anymore.
Let's focus.
I will focus.
You're not focused.
No. Here you go. Let me see how strong. Yeah, okay. There. So this is the A3, right?
This is the A3 exactly.
Yeah, so like
Look at
I
that
said.
quality.
Yeah, but I mean, I told people when we got the file, it was around 1.2 gigabytes.
I can move it about. Maybe.
So,
Nice.
yeah, our printer.
Yeah, it's very blurry, that quality.
Well, I'm not using the Nikon. If I was filming with the Nikon, you guys would have gotten like 4K, but I'm not gonna do that.
Zoom out a little bit then. There
Yeah,
we go.
fuck up.
Yeah. So this is the small one.
Look at that.
I'm
That's the
really
small
proud.
one, and
I'm
then we
so
take the-
happy that I got the color from the original. That was actually the one that stressed me out the most.
Let's see if we put it.
You need help?
Yeah, because I need to because I'll put it on the table here, right?
Wait.
I can put it here, right?
Yeah.
Let me just.
Just be careful. That's
This
a good
one is way scarier to hold.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you can grab them by the corners, usually not from here, because you can bend them.
Oh, what? Not from the corners or from the?
No, you don't really grab them by the corners because you can easily bend them.
I feel like it's scarier to hold them here.
Hey, there's baby Wilhelm.
Look at that.
Whoa,
Look at this.
that is pretty big. I don't even know how to film it.
Wait, if I back up then?
I mean, no, it's fine. I have no problemos.
Oh, you have no problemos?
No. I mean, it's not much to show. I don't know why we're doing this, but I guess, yeah.
It looks alright though on the camera, right?
Of course it does.
I mean,
$100.
when you zoom in.
$100. This print $100.
Yeah.
Not that much though. You're zooming in.
Woo! Eh? So yes, this is how big they are. So
Whoa! Let's back up.
no, this is perfect. Stop moving.
Alright,
Ah, well done.
like that,
Well
you can see
done.
Ooh, like there.
Lovely.
It's so hard to look at the camera and also.
But we're done.
There it is.
People got an idea of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. It looks good. I'm so impressed with Stan, the way he scanned it.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I gotta say.
Yeah. You can actually see a little bit of the ink. You see, like there's like a embossa here because of the printer. You see it?
Yeah.
It's very faded. It's really cool.
Varied, yeah.
So let's see what the chat is saying. Sorry, everyone. Do you gather reference online or do you shoot your own or both? Lucas, to be honest, I do.
You can
Both?
post the link when I'm away.
Which link? Oh, that was a close Wilhelm. How do I take that one away? There you go. So, how do I gather my references? Yeah, I know. So I used a lot of sites. I actually got onto some links that were a bit sad, to be honest. Like there's this Spanish, what do you call it in English? What was it called? Just one second. And that really kind of depressed me. Rapa das bestas. So you have all of these wild horses and people wrestles them. But it's like I was telling Hendrik this morning, it's kind of sad, but I'm getting so many good references. It's not as brutal as the Chinese fighting games they have with the horses. Those ones are very brutal, and I did gather on some references from over there. So yeah, that's the one. So I have been taking a lot of references online. I have my own pictures. I'm trying to get to know people in Stockholm that has horses, and there was one person down in south of Sweden. Her horse is can't speak anymore, competition horse, and she just let the horse loose in the closed area, and I got so many good shots. But unfortunately it was a bit dark, so my lenses wasn't very good, so I got a new lens, a constant aperture of 2.6 I think it is, from Nikon. It is hard to find someone that's willing to do that for me, because mostly if it's a sport horse and a very beautiful horse, they have to make sure that they don't hit their legs. So they put like this padding around the horse, even though they let them loose. So yeah, and Lucas, I suggest you look into 3D DAZ, or sorry, DAZ 3D. Can you send a link with DAZ? You can go on their site. Yeah, just go on their site and send them. Because for example, I build up the horses, the composition in this program, and you need to buy the horse model. And I build them up, and based off that, I just look for references. And to be honest, I've learned so much about anatomy just because of it, because it forces me to, like for example, the horse that I was drawing on, I have no reference where I can see the underneath part of the horse. I have to invent. So I'm looking around different images. I'm actually thinking about getting clay and actually model, like get into the anatomy and see if I can figure out how to do it. Bubble wrap the racehorse. Yeah, I can. I love horse. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Ugh.
2052.
We should wrap up.
Yeah.
Is David still here? Does David have someone we should rate?
Yeah, we need to rate someone. And Ken, it was really nice having you.
It was very nice being here. Thank you.
I really hope you will join us next time as well, because I think I need more women on my stream so I don't go crazy.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure thing.
David is here. Yeah, it was nice.
Do you have someone to rate, David?
What did you say? Oh, you're talking to David.
Yeah.
What did you say, Marianne?
I said, what do you mean by going crazy?
Hey, you know how I am. I tend to go a little bit towards the crazy side. So having Inken here or...
That's not true. That's the fun side.
Let's not get into that.
I'm trying to see if there we go.
It's so interesting. So for example, in my studio, I have a very good light. Oh my God, my clothes are falling apart. The only thing I want to buy is just materials. So you see in the back room, there's flicker. And in my room, there's not. It's because I have very good light. If you want to build your studio, really invest in good light. Don't buy cheap stuff. I did that mistake and it was not worth it. So if I was you guys, look into something called CRI, color ratio index, was it called, Marianne?
Yes.
Yeah, and get the highest you can. For example,
color rendering index.
Color rendering index. Yeah. For example, it's like what 95 plus this. Oh, sorry. The microphone. 95 plus, and I can also change the color and everything. So that's actually really good. Oh God, my eyes. Ow.
Okay, so either we can do. Oh, she does amazing stuff. This girl, Kuya Yaipi.
Yes. Wait. Let me see.
Super cute.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that.
She worked
I like the little tomatoes in the background.
the tomatoes dancing.
Those are so
That's
kawaii.
cute. Is she character design and illustrator?
David said maybe just look at art section and pick something. Hi
Oh,
there.
okay, yeah.
New,
I'll pick
wait. Safia, hi there, new around here. Love this type of stream. Look forward to more. Yeah, we stream. And by the way, if you want to be with everyone, Twitch is where people go when they talk, you know, like chat. I'm referring to chat. Sorry, I'm so tired. I can't speak.
We stream every Thursday.
We stream every Thursday at 6 p.m. Sometimes if I get a little bit tired, I might not do it. But today was a special day, so I had to do it. I think we're done for today.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah.
Thought you
Everyone,
wanted to say something more.
thank you for the stream.
Wait, before...
Thank you.
Inken, Marianne, don't leave yet. We just need to end the stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it ends on Twitch, but I need to end it on... what do you call it?
end it separately. Yeah, don't forget to...
Oh, the broadcasting thing. Yeah.
Prints are available on the site.
Yeah.
Should we post the link? Let's post it.
Just last time, yeah.
Let's post the link.
If you guys have any questions regarding it, please let me know. We send with DHL. We use the best company possible because I do not want to send with normal post and then the print gets lost. It's very important that all of them reaches you safely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Super. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm gonna raid this person.
Thank you. Take care.
Hello. Bye-bye. How do you say goodbye in German?
Cheers!
Auf Wiedersehen.
Cheers! Auf Wiedersehen!
La rivedere, te pupa, Alex. Bye.
Nice.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay, stopping on YouTube.